G'day and welcome to part 2 of my AGO Dorwinion campaign where we're attempting to be elf friends. That is the goal. Be friends with the Avari. So far we've constructed a couple of protected lands and we are at 67% to being super friends with the Avari. So what we are not doing is constructing farms, wineries or vintner estates. We're not conquering Avari and protected lands. That's an interesting one, actually, because I'm going to come back to that in a second. We're not recruiting Avari units, and we're going to try and keep the Avari leaders alive. I guess by killing them, that would kill them. They wouldn't be alive if you killed them. But we are, maintaining good relations, designating lands, and basically, designate lands and don't do any of the bad things. Now, I say it's an interesting thing because over here we have some protected lands of the Avari. Now, if I conquer that, I wonder if that reduces my relation. Surely not. Because it's neutral? I'm sure because it's neutral it wouldn't count. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? Yeah, mate, I'm okay. I'm well. So last time we left it with Rune being allied with us, but the thing is we're also allied with Dale and Dwarves. We got an unsteady trade alliance with Rune. Now, what might upset that is Dale sending this stack of lads, and we know they're a stack of lads because we had our spy near them before. Stack of lads come down here. Now that may instigate a war between Dale and Rune, in which case we'll pick the side of Dale. Because there's just so many scripts that involve, conquering these lands and destroying Rune and stuff. There's like, where are they? Like, this involves conquering the Sea of Rune. This involves destroying Rune. This involves refusing Sauron, which involves Rune. So yeah, Rune must have 2 settlements left. Yeah, so basically, if you choose to permanently friend Rune and go to war with Dale, you're not going to have 1, 2, 3 of these 5 scripts. So yeah, we're definitely going to be going to war with Rune. It's just a matter of when, or when they go to war with us, or when Dale goes to war with them and it forces a decision on us. So we have quite a few various situations. Now, I think we're doing okay building everywhere. We've got another port coming, more protected lands, another port, some blacksmithing, another port, herbalist for growth, and some protected lands. So yeah, we're building everywhere right now, and that's incredible. Now what I was thinking is we're going to train these fellas, but what we can do instead is just get them back on the boat and get them over here. Now we could retrain them over here as well, or most of them. And over here we have some free upkeep. We have 3 slots available. So what I think we'll do, instead of retraining that archer there, because we can retrain the archer and the spearman down here, I think. Oh, I can't retrain the archer, actually. Okay, so I'll wait that turn, and then we'll get those 3 lads onto the boat and back over to the free upkeep. Now it's a little bit risky because, Rune are around here, but we're allies with Rune, so we're going to trust that alliance holds at least for a little bit. Just a little bit. We have a little army here doing work. Otherwise, I guess we'll see how we go. How many governors? We have 7 generals, 7 regions. So the only region without a governor is Naburka at the moment. Yeah, and how long until we can get another general? 5 turns. Okay, so maybe that next general can get over here, but I suspect I'll just send him down here because I want to take the next settlement, right? There's Logarth over here, so we've got things to do. Where is my other spy? I have 2 spies over here and a diplomat. Diplomat is heading up to the Wood Elves. Excellent. Okay, let's start. Okay, Just Jack. Not seeing your own army size is painful, in your opinion? Yeah, it is. It's either on or off. Honestly, it is. It's possibly the thing that will make me turn it off in future campaigns. Not so much not being able to see enemy armies, but like looking at this and not just being able to see what's here, right? Like, just seeing the full banner over it, that is more likely to make me change my decision about that than not be able to see the enemy. But it's either on or off. You don't have a choice. So, yeah, that one certainly is, I would say, pretty frustrating.
I have a girl in the burqa. Set sail.
You want me to ban the word can for 5 minutes? Holy. Go with them once they've reached critical mass. Don't want to give yourself an easy time. Don't have the setting of seeing allied cities. I have the setting on. But no, that's because I'm allied with them. That's just part of the mod. You see allied cities as part of the mod. That's not one of the settings. Like that's not a setting here. Is it? That's not a setting. No, all good, mate. It's a new mod for a lot of people, so it's a new mod for me. So yeah, it is what it is. I think I want to have some more lads. Because I think there's a neutral army rolling around here somewhere.
Moving quietly, my king.
Hmm.
Moving into position. Keen eyes and strong arms too.
They're not rolling around the lands, they're in the settlement. A KCD style game taking place in Dorwinion would slap so hard. Have you played Witcher 3? Particularly the Blood and Wine expansion? It is literally what you are describing. Go play Witcher 3 and make sure you have the Blood and Wine expansion, and you've just described that game. How do I find the AGO mod? The AGO Discord, which I found through the DAC Discord. Yeah. So the thing about having the banners always on is you kind of get this false sense of security that when I see this, I go, it's like 5 guys. It's like 5 guys. There's not more than 5 lads there. And then I see that there are, in fact, more than 5 lads there. So, I'm not sure we can actually get enough to win that. Cav? Cav is probably, definitely those two. I think Cav is the key. We get another Cav lad. Iranian Riders. And we see if they come out. Because next turn, we could, not the banned word, I got a couple minutes left on that.
How you doing?
We could recruit some more mercenaries if we have more money. G'day, Sizzlebang, welcome in.
Admiral. Yes, Lord.
But if they come out, I guess we'll have to fight. No constructions complete this turn. We're going to have a lot of income coming in when all this finishes. And we could just retreat here as well. That's the other thing. I forgot to cancel the sound on the first turn. I did it halfway through that one. Yeah. Alright, no more word ban. I'm done with that. They are coming out. We can possibly fight this. That's a lot of cav. Eesh. It's a lot of javelins. A lot. The cav is the issue. It's 5 units of cav. And see, cav doesn't do so well against cav. So you gotta rely on infantry to beat cav. We don't have that much infantry. I think we back up. I also see Dorwinion coming. Dorwinion. I also see Dale coming over here. Woodland Realm, excellent. So
Whose time is up?
they're all there. The question is, can this Dale army
I would fight for your people
win that battle?
own, friend.
And my initial thought is no.
Your attention is
I don't think they
noble
can.
ally.
I don't think that's going to win an auto resolve. This is a full, almost a full stack. They got armor upgrades as well. Maybe because they're, I mean, you know what? If Dale takes it, good on him. If Dale takes it, good on him. We'll go elsewhere. I think that's fine. We gotta keep working on different troop recruitment here. So probably, yeah, just get an archery range.
I, as ordered.
Okay, so who can retrain? You can't actually retrain. You can, but just one this turn. So then the other two pop on out into the fort. They can retrain for armor. Oh yeah, they've got a website. Sorry, AGO have a website. It's probably on there. Yeah, that's where it would probably be on. Yeah, I think we try and take it afterwards. But what we want to do is, just in case they don't pivot that direction, we want this one instead. So what we'll do is we'll come to about here.
Yes.
And hopefully they'll commit.
Your people as if they were my own, friend.
One more.
Move out.
Hopefully they'll commit through onto that. Right?
My own, friend. Sire.
Meanwhile, we eye off Othelbed. Or we go back for this one if they look like they're going, if they don't take it. I think that's better. Since we have Dale all the way down here, lending us a solid.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Alliance? They want peace.
Possibly a mistake. Another proposition. No, we cannot. A good day to you.
That's okay. I'll take Alliance for now. Can you pop down here? Take that 900 gold. And just pop into the port, so you're safe there in case anything cracks off with Rune. Although we've got a pretty good boat in there. Like, these Strazas are just going to rule this sea, I think. I don't think they'll be able to defeat them. I don't think they'll have enough chop to go against them. Actually, money in the bank. So I guess we got a little bit of money in the bank if we want to grab more mercs. So we'll just save a little bit. Mithrin Weaponsmith Guild. This is what we were hoping to get. Excellent. That's why we're building the blacksmith there, to get that to happen. Take rebel settlement Vilta. Where... Oh, you...
I would fight for your people as if they
So
were
they were
my
coming
own
to help me
friends.
because I was sieging it. They were coming to help me because I was sieging it. But otherwise, they didn't actually want to take it.
Yes.
No, I want Vilta. I want Othelbed. Can you... Hang on. Hang on. Okay. We're in the new meta of abusing the AI. No, this is red because it's Dorwinion. Yeah, it's different colors for different factions. If you're playing Dale, it'd be blue. So, hang on. Here's the thought, right? Watch this. Watch this. If I do this, right?
Moving to engage.
They're going to be like, oh, go support the allies.
This settlement.
Right? While we
Siege, my lord.
come over here
Make camp here.
and take Othelbed. Because their turn is before the rebels. So they'll move. You see it? You see it? Yeah. Right. Standing stones. That's fine. Growth there should be going pretty good. If we can get a governor in there, growth will really start jumping up. More turn. I guess we have alliance with them so we can kind of see what's going on. So make your way down. Dogglor didn't want to trade with us. We could just ask them again. So to come back through here, just in case they've changed their mind. Just in case they've changed their mind. And we just carefully look around the Sea of Ruin and see that there's no problems. We'll retrain him. Can you just jump into there for now? Do that again so they get weapons upgrades. So now we have weapon upgrade tier 1. Because you can get tier 3 weapon upgrades now. No, they can't reach the turn in one town, but I don't... Oh, they sieged it. Damn it. So I don't need them to. I don't need them to. All I need them to do was to think that they could go help, but they didn't. They didn't. Okay. See, when I see... Maybe they thought with my help of that, they couldn't win. Maybe it was only because I sieged with my full army before, and they went, oh yeah, with the combined forces we could win, but with only that, they can't. So they settled on this one. Okay. You know what? You can take you take Othelbed then. I'm not going to help you with it. But... Easterlings of Rune, improvement. Okay, nice. Oh, I think we revealed another... Oh, we revealed another one. Congrats. Congrats on the marriage. So yeah, he's got tier 1 weapons upgrades. But we can actually get tier 3. Now, what I don't know is if tier 3 weapons upgrades actually gives 9 attack as opposed to 3. I don't know. I don't know. Because remember in vanilla DAC, a weapons upgrade actually gives +3 when it says it gives +1. What I don't know is whether that is still the case, or whether level 3 weapons upgrades actually gives +9 attack, which would be absolutely bonkers as opposed to +3. I don't know. I don't know whether the armor is still +2, even though it only says +1. That would be the other thing as well. I haven't had a conversation with the modders in this particular submod about that. Okay, Carverad, protected lands. We would like to have some Mason's Halls. There's already some nice things built there. Alcaran, I think I want. I mean, this gives more trade fleets, you know? That gives more trade fleets, and it won't upset the elves. So I think we go for that one. Shipwright. We can get a dockyard. Yeah, let's just... I mean, yeah. We're going all in on this one. Can we get a stables? Or a meeting hall? I can get crossbows here now, and they can get free upkeep. Grab a meeting hall. Mithrin. Alanan, we can get another tier of port. Yeah. Yeah, and we got the protected lands. Nice. So, how are we going with the elves? Are they... Another one, so we're up to 75%. 75%, it's getting there. You could also have sieged Othelbeg with a cavalry unit and got a ram before they could. Not with a single cav. A single cav would take like 3 or 4 turns to build a ram. It wouldn't have got the job done. I mean, maybe with hindsight of them, yeah, but it's it wouldn't have done it. I would have had to still siege and commit for another turn, maybe. Yeah, I don't think it would have worked. Good idea, but one unit doesn't have enough build points for it.
Can I help, my lord?
Sorry, I forgot to turn sound back on after the end turn. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. I gotta get back into the swing of things. This is all the consequence of not having a copyright-free setup for the submod. Or remember to do things manually. I guess we'll just wait then. Wait. Grab the general. And just see what happens here. I can grab just more mercs and go after this settlement over here, which is what we might end up doing. I can just make your way a little bit further to the edge, because there seems to be a bunch of mercs in this territory. In fact, yeah, there's some better mercs over here. So just wait there. And we'll go. Thick green lines. Dale may lose. Yeah, Dale could lose. So, we're hoping that they lose. That's why we're waiting here.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally.
Don't think they'll lose. Don't think they'll lose, but we're gonna wait here anyway. It's okay. It's not like we can go take this settlement anyway. It's already it's too strong at the moment. We may as well just hang out a little bit. Did that visual change? No. No. I thought if they changed the unit card visual based on what armor tier they had, that'd be really cool. But yeah. It would appear not. So now that we have, I just want to get a bit more retraining slots available, so then I can throw these lads in or get their weapons upgrade, and it'll only take a turn, so we don't have them out of free upkeep for too long. We'll do that. You just come over here. This has been taken by Rune. And it's actually a good advantage of being allied with them, is I can see what they're doing. I'd love for Dale or Erebor to come take this one. I mean, it's very confusing at a glance because you think I have armies everywhere, but it's just generals. I do have some lads here. That's probably the one spot I do have some troops. Could get some more free upkeep ones. So these 5. If I bring them out, I'm not going to be making any money, really. Quite happy to have... I'm thinking about sending them up here to take this. You know what we could do? Can you come up and have a look at this settlement? See what's in there? Go have a little look-see. See if there's anything large and in charge over there. Oh, Woodland Realm took that settlement. Okay. Okay, Tetra, welcome in. Why is there a big yellow arrow pointing at the army next to Carveret? I think happened when that army spawned in. Yeah, it's gone now. I don't know. It's when this elf spawned in. I think that's all it was. I think it might just stay there for a couple of turns. I saw someone else complaining about it on the Discord or somewhere. Might be on the Discord in a bug report or something, saying it like stays for longer than what it should. But that's fine. Isengard declared war on Lothlorien, High Elves, Rangers, and Rohan. Okay, it's on. They didn't take it.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. No. You want to go? You go attack that one.
They are besieged.
You go attack that one over there.
To move in.
Don't even think about sieging this. Don't even think about sieging this.
Moving into position. A profound honor.
Okay, just keep an eye on that.
Today, my lord.
Don't even think about it. That's mine. I've been playing the diplomatic game here.
My king.
Construction. Mithrin. So what we can do now is we can throw... We should have 3 slots here. So can I have... 1, 2, 3. Just jump in. Now none of them will be free upkeep because they're not free upkeep units. But we can just retrain them with weapons and armor. We'll do that. Then we want probably a stables or a great hall. Would like him because he's a free upkeep. So is he a free upkeep? The Vindsvept Mariners? No, he's not. That would be nice if they were. None of these are free upkeep, right? No. Yes. No. It's just a mountain of no's. Could I have then... Okay, grab the Great Hall. Keep working on more recruitment capacity. Since this is where we're kind of building up as a military center at the moment. Carverad. Yeah, just go for the greed. Winter and Aor. Okay, more friends with the elves. Excellent. We could recruit Elven Spearmen or Avari Spearmen or Avari Ambushers right now. But that would... One, they're not free upkeep. Yes, it just revealed the army there, I guess. Yeah. We could do that, but that will decrease our relationship with them. And right now we're at 81%. You can see we only have positives. We have nothing negative detracting from it. And we're trying to get there as fast as possible. Vilta will give us a mission completion.
Without question, my lord.
But we still have time to do that. This is definitely what we want to do now. If we can snag Othelbed after they've weakened them, and that will actually kind of sends them packing, so they won't have enough to kind of maybe think they can go to war with Rune now because they've lost too many troops. That's my hope. That's the hope. It's a weird Dorwinion game when you don't have an early war with Rune, but I'm appreciating it. Othelbed didn't have that many strong units. It was simply just, I think they were just spearmen. It's just that this army wasn't that good either. It was just full of trash. Like what's left of it. I mean, it was just mainly this sort of stuff. I think there was one good unit that made 2 good units. I think there was the Pikemen, and I think there was a half Hearthguard unit there or something.
Have you come to negotiate? My king.
Okay, move over.
Moving into position.
Mithrin. Okay, so let's train him up. Absolutely. Because with these Dawn Piercers and Citizen Guard, particularly if they're upgraded, we can probably hold settlements. What's your next? Improved steel? How is it that this spearman, which is a tier 1 unit, doesn't get this armor, and yet this guy is a tier 1 unit, does get that armor. This guy who's a tier 2 unit does get that armor, but only 1 tier of it. Whereas that's tier 3 for him. I don't understand why his only upgrade is improved steel. That seems odd. Okay, come back out to there. You as well need to pop back in. You'll be free upkeep though, so that's good. Like that. We can probably grab a Vindsvept Mariner just to put into here to be free upkeep, so we have 4 slots there because we can fit him in here anyway. So we'll grab a Vindsvept Mariner because we do need to keep this garrison here building, right? We can't just neglect it and say, yeah, we're allies with Rune, you know, nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong, because it is going to go wrong. It's guaranteed. You fellas interested in trade rights yet? Trade. So they've definitely rebalanced the diplomacy. Definitely rebalanced the diplomacy. Because is there an auto garrison? Do you know if that mechanic? Yeah, there's auto garrisons in important cities. Because you could usually get trade rights with anyone, right? And I've got a bordering nation who values trade and won't accept trade rights. I'd normally get 1,000 gold out of that. So they've definitely rebalanced some diplomacy, which is good. I like that. Makes it feel a lot different with the diplomacy side of things.
Whose time is up?
Navy banners still seem to show strength. Huh.
Where do we sail?
Well, I'll be damned. They do. If Rune helps you out sieging that settlement, opportunity for bestest ally moment. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're about to do it right now. Oh, yeah, the AI doesn't want your maps anymore. What's the yellow arrow? Is it back up again, is it? Oh, it's where the Avari camp spawned when we completed the protected lands of the Avari. It'll go away after a few turns. It sits there for a few turns and goes away. So we are going to, whether they like it or not, abuse these runic lads. Because we make the attack. It doesn't matter who takes the city. As long as we make the attack, we're all good. So... Oh yeah, command them in battle? Yes, please. Okay, don't do a night attack. Let's go.
No, they are doomed.
No, they are doomed. I don't like that that Dorwinion now has an Eastern voice. Like it's got like the same narrator voice as Easterlings, Harad, Canned. Because they're not Easterling like a nation. They're Northmen. They have a Northman culture. So I don't know why they have a Northman culture, but the like Easterling voice. I don't like that. That doesn't seem to doesn't gel right with me. Okay, so we'll just ram a hole in the wall and let our allies go in and do the work. That's the plan. Like the plan? I think it's a good plan. Over here. Alright. Stuff, fellas. No. There, that's good. Right, I have you back here. Hold fire. Same with you, hold fire. You two,
Hey,
step it over.
how you doing?
Yeah, they're Northmen. They're Northmen, so I don't know why they have... like, Northmen who get elves, and we have an Eastern voice. And that's changed from standard DaC, right? So that was a conscious decision. That was a conscious choice. G'day, Silent Deputy, welcome in. That was a conscious choice to do that. and I don't understand why they would have done that. They're Eastern Northmen. Yeah, but they're still Northmen. Northmen that get elves. I don't like it. It is one thing I don't like about this Dorwinion change in AGO, that they're very much an Eastern faction. I mean, if you look at these unit cards here, like the general looks very Eastern and is, you know, he's from the east of the southeastern faction of the Dorwinions. This one as well. The archer unit does. This looks Dorwinion or Northman. So do these two. Northeastman. Be aggressive. What are you doing? Up here. Over here. Attack. Fellas. Attack it! Ram. Put the ram, run back. %3 per hit? Oh, has that been... I think that's been adjusted as well. In all honesty, 3% per hit. I think that's nowhere near what it used to be. I think you used to get like at least 9, maybe even more than 10% per hit.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yes, that's an Eastern narrator. I don't think that gels with the Northman faction. I don't like that at all. Dorwinion feels like more a mix of Easterlings tribes than Northman people. Yeah. Are you serious? Are they stopping that ram as well? Can you not? I mean, sure, whatever. I'm just pulling my troops out. I'm letting them do the work. Can you shoot perhaps into that? Give them some shots, eh? These runic idiots. They think that we're allies.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They think that we're allies. How gullible they are. Usually it's 6% per hit. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Right there. Right there. Right there. Come on. How are you missing so many shots? There we go. That's better. Rip through them. Oh, there we go. That's better. Yes.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Now we just let them. Now we just let them do the rest of the work. Speed things up. Sending rune to their deaths, a sacrifice I'm willing to make. In AGO, Walls and Gate got way more HP. I like that. I think that's good. That's another, I think, a good change. It's a good change. It's a good change. Yeah, we could actually, hang on, could we get over here, get over here. We could shoot some of their units. Get over here. Can we aim at this guy? Where are you at? Where are you at? That is a good call. We could do that a little more. Fire. Come on. Come on. Shoot, 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 shoot.
The enemy general. Without him, his true our soldiers have proved their worth today.
Come on.
The enemy's walls belong to us now.
I don't think we got the shot. Come on, can we just get one of their units to run in here right now? Come on. Come on. I mean, could you aim at that and hit a bunch of them? Maybe? No, they're aiming over. I got a couple. Hey, what if you got if you got closer though? If you got closer, get in here, get in here. Go, 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 go. Get in here. Get in there and then aim at this. Oh, they're routing, come on. Fire, fire, fire. Right through there, right through there. Fire. No, it's not working. What we need to do is we need to get in there. Get in it. Yeah, just get in there. Yep. Alright, and then we need to... Don't them shoot our guy. Wouldn't it be funny after all this they like javelin my own guy or something? They do have javelin, man. You gotta be a little bit careful. Guys, attack. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get them all up in there, get in nice behind tight, and then shoot in. Come on. Okay, stop. Can you aim at this? Aim at this here. Fire, 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 fire. Come on, get in there, get in there. Come on, fire. Fire, fire. Right at this, fire at this, fire at this. I'm commanding you to fire. Right there, come on. Shoot! Shoot, please shoot! Fire at that. Fire at will, maybe? Good hit. Oh yeah, there we go. Good nice hit there. On aim. Are you shooting? Are you shooting? Are you just refusing to shoot? Like, oh yes, look at that. Yes. Come on. Do more. Fire. Do more. Yeah, a little bit. Come on. They're just not wanting to do it, eh? They're like, no, they're our allies. They're our allies. Maybe I go back a little bit. Back a touch. Like, get out of amongst their units, and then maybe you'll shoot. Fire? Any of you? No? Not as many as I would have liked, but they lost. We only killed 56 with friendly fire. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh well. I'm the best ally ever. That's right. Do you think AI was changed to avoid friendly fire? My archers are much less likely to fire and to engage troops. I just don't think they want to shoot. Even when I pulled them back, they didn't want to shoot. Normally, if you give them direct order to fire at a unit that's engaged like that, they would shoot. They would still fire. But they're just refusing to fire. I think there is some sort of change there. His men have more sense than him. They always improve the arc of archers so they actually fire properly off walls, and from one of the main modders they will rarely shoot in the air and not just fire altogether. Ah. I'll have to test that. So you're saying walls are actually good? Is that the conclusion we're coming to? By the way, fellas, I got it. And look, it's quite well built up as well. My settlement. Stuff. That. Oh, so we have access to these. So what I want to know is, did this... Maybe next turn it might... Like, because there's a protected lands of the Avari there. I mean, I think it will... Vintuno Alanan. No, that's... Othelbed. Yeah, so it hasn't affected this, but I guess it will contribute to the turn increase of just having an additional one. It hasn't negatively impacted it by conquering it. So hopefully, maybe next time we... Oh, 1,000 gold, take that. Gotta remember to click on that to get the loot. Don't forget about getting your loot. Don't forget your loot. Reminder to collect your loot. Right. So they want nothing to do with me. What about Anduinvale?
Stopping here, Mikey.
Come up here and chat to Anduinvale.
Stopping here, Mikey.
Dale's getting in. Yes, please. Oh, did we get 2 generals this turn? No, we're getting another one next turn. Hey, that's nice timing. So, where was that? Over here. No, I think I will leave him here because it's likely to be a front. But is there anything I want to give him? Public order and renown? Yeah, give that to him. Because he's going to go govern somewhere away. That's okay. So you... Come down here.
We march.
And he's another council warden.
Be ready to move.
I think I like the council wardens. I mean the Cav guy, this one. Where was it? Was it over here? Yeah, the Cav general is not good. I didn't like it at all. It felt really, really poor. So I think I like the idea of just having a nice sword and board infantry, strong infantry unit. Or I don't know what the other one is yet. But yeah, the Cav, I guess Cav is never bad, but it didn't feel good for a Cav general. Ambitious lower baron. So they've added a lot of retinue too. That's cool. Helkar. Oh, we got did we get more trade routes? Hang on. They said they fixed this. 2 trade fleets. 2 trade fleets. That should be 4 trade fleets. Hang on a second. I don't see 4 trade fleets coming out of here. I see 1, 2. And there's plenty of places they could trade upriver. There's no... They should have 4 trade fleets. Yeah, sea exports, only 2. I wonder if that kicks over next turn. They said they fixed that. I'll be very disappointed if they said they fixed it and they didn't. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time they said they fixed trade routes, but, you know, it won't be the last either. We'll just grab a market here. Keep working towards getting the market guild there. Looking pretty good. Okay, so where did Rune go is the question. Make a save and send it with a bug report. Are you for real? Pfft, I don't do that. You guys, there's thousands of you guys to do that. Yeah, I checked the trade tab. APM, glad you're trying out AGO version 3. Look forward to your thoughts, especially on the AI changes. I commented on a recent YouTube video showing people think the AI supporting attacks on the enemies actually makes the campaigns too easy. So interesting to get your experience going forward. I mean, this is my first campaign, so I don't have a lot of sample size yet. There may not be enough ports to trade, but there should be. There should be. There should be plenty of ports. There's more ports because you can internal trade, remember, right? So there should be plenty of ports to trade with, and they're just not. Unless they've changed how ports work. I can't rule it out. I guess it's possible they've changed how ports work, but I didn't think so. I didn't read that anywhere. Okay, you fellas are heading that way. So we're definitely going to need the general to win this battle. That's for certain. And we probably need to spend a couple of turns here just getting this place under control. Saying that though, we can get... Is there any free upkeep here currently? 2 free upkeep. Hold up. We should definitely get one of these then and one of those because they are free upkeep here. Yeah. Grab them. And start working on... and that'll leave a couple of lads in there with Petco.
Resting the troops here.
Petco. Why can I not... What did I put down towers? Did they go over one of my towers? No why, but I can't see here anymore. Whack a tower down.
We shall spot the enemy.
I don't know if this spawned on one of my towers.
Sire, very good.
Okay, what do we have here? Can't see enough yet.
Continuing
Get a little closer and have a closer look.
until morning, Lord.
I can get more spies. I think I might grab another spy if possible. Seems like a decent idea. Yeah, this feels... I was also being told that there's a lot less... Because recruitment has been rebalanced and it takes longer to recruit and like longer time to recruit and longer time between recruiting. That there's less just spam stacks everywhere. So it becomes more of like a few important battles. But I mean, I've still seen plenty of... We've still had plenty of smallish battles, which I like. And it's still going to be medieval too, whichever way you spin it, which is a good thing. But maybe just less like giga late spawn stacking later on. You just got to go through 4 armies to get anywhere, which is nice. It's a bit more campaign heavy, I think. Well, so far, maybe it's just this campaign. I'm not sure. I'm just once again small sample size, so I don't have a lot of information to go off yet. So I'll send him over. And right now we're making 3,500. We're starting to get there. That's much better. Now that I've got the hotkey to mute the sound, I don't need to worry about crashing the game. In a 25-year-old game engine, anything is possible. You had 5 or 6 trade routes from Mythlon, so it should work. Perhaps it's finicky or there are some prerequisites. I've had so much trouble keeping this Dorwinion Chariot General alive in my own campaign. He seems to drop so easily. Yeah, well... Oh, whoa. Hang on a second. A message from Gandalf? Yesterday, an old wizard wearing grey worn-out robes arrived for an audience with our leader. His message was to look out for a creature called Gollum. Gollum. Supposedly looking like a starved small orc and frequently making a sound that sounds like what he's being called. Gollum. If we cannot find this twisted creature, we should look for a golden ring that he supposedly possesses. According to the wizard, it will be useful for our fight against the power of Sauron. He says we must look to our neighbors and find out if they could have possession of this ring, as it's falling into the wrong hands could have catastrophic consequences for the future of Middle-earth. See, I don't agree with that. I don't think Gandalf would be going around telling the free peoples about the ring. Because the ring should be left hidden. Because as soon as the free peoples find it, the ring is going to bend the will of whoever would find it to go to Sauron, right? So, as cool as that is, I actually don't really agree with the lore premise behind that. I don't think that would happen at all. I don't think Gandalf would be so foolish to say, yeah, try and find the One Ring. You know, go out and try and find the One Ring. You know, it'll help us against the fight against Sauron. That sounds like something Boromir would say.
What is it you wish to discuss?
You know? That sounds like a Boromir thing. Just don't talk to them yet.
Can I help, my lord? Yes, my king.
Keep it secret just went out the window? Yeah. Absolutely. Arrest the modders for law violations, straight to jail. This is Gandalf telling you about spy networks. Yeah, well, Gandalf ought to keep it secret, keep it safe. Oh yeah, you mean like Aemir keeping the ring, getting both evil and good factions to crusade on him, losing to Mordor and being back Sauron? It's happened twice to you in your Khazad-dûm campaign. Yeah, I don't think Gandalf going around telling everyone to look out for the ring is a good idea. Just my personal opinion on it. Gandalf. Okay, so I'm actually starting to feel much better about our defense here if it came to it. We can get... And there's actually a lot of free upkeep available. We have 2 from that. Oh! Avari Shadows. Can hide anywhere. 8, 8, 8, and 14. What's their range? 240. Their accuracy is legendary. How's their accuracy? Legendary. Okay. So we now get Avari Shadows. So we must be getting a much better relationship with them. They're up to 85%. Very good. Did we get anything from that? No. So if there's already a thing here, we get the benefits of it, but we don't get the benefit of building it, which makes sense. We weren't the ones to build it.
My king.
Now, that's an issue.
I will not waste words on you.
You still... Why is there a Northman archer here? Did they defect? Why is there a Northman militia here? Did they defect? Did they get built? Can they recruit? What? 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 I'm confused.
Men of the cities.
Men of the cities.
Honor.
We just got another general. 152. Okay, what's that? Because that's not...
I have a girl in a burqa. Yes, my lord. Yes.
152. That is a Kugaf chieftain. So this must be the one we haven't seen yet. So this is a 0 upkeep. So this is the standard general for the Kugathi. So they are 152, 10, 10, and 14 with armor piercing. I don't like that as a general's unit. I think that's terrible as a general's unit. They get shot. You like general's unit to be arrow magnets a little bit and absorb arrows if you can. They have 7 armor, so they are absolutely going to get rolled by ranged weapons. And they're not a defensive unit, so the general's going to die easily. Like the actual general's model's going to die easily. They're not a defensive unit. And hit point seems to be just incredibly low, right, on this mod. Like, he's healthy, so he's got +1. It's a social smoker? Okay. Kugathi gives +1 hit, so he's got 2 hit points. Which I guess is actually not too bad for this mod, but still, it's 2 hit points.
Set sail.
There still appears to be only 2 trade routes coming out of here,
Continue tomorrow.
despite having a merchant's wharf. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, we have trade with Dale, with Erebor, with Rune, with ourselves. So we should have plenty of trade.
Comes to attention.
There are a lot of generals now that aren't great for battle, unfortunately. A lot of good governors though. He's light 4 long. He's 4 short. He's for sure. He's full along the thin. Yeah. Okay, so you can actually just do your thing. Come here.
With honor.
Back down to the towers.
Yes. Setting the keep watch here.
Let's get the towers down because now we're bordering our good friend's rune. Why aren't we building? Oh, because I haven't done that yet. Mithrin has got a great haul, so we can grab another one and another one. Just keep getting these crossbows and citizen guard as garrison, and we just keep stacking them up. And could we get a... What does the tier 2 archery range do? Nothing? I guess maybe the reforms give it something. That's all I can come to. Maybe the reforms give it something. Speaking of, why can't I build the reform buildings here? Is it only in cities? The reforms are possible here. What about over here? No, the reforms are possible here. Why are the reforms not possible here? Is that a bug? Anyone actually know the answer to that? Why are the reforms not possible here? Is it just something I haven't built? Military Academy. Not possible to build it yet. Maybe it needs... Oh, it needs stronghold. Needs wood needed. Needs a stronghold. Right. Makes sense. So you need top tier. Alright, I was like, why is that not a buildable structure here? Am I missing something? Castle? No, not castle. But yeah, sure. Alright, let's keep working then on... Yeah, we want this to be a military installation. So yeah, get a stables. Keep going. You can rename generals. Accidentally previously. Replenishment rate of units now also depends on population and culture in the settlement. And I think on the where it is. But I don't know how much it depends on the... I know culture's good. I don't know how much population. Maybe it just speeds it up, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like it. There's no way a little settlement should have high population. In fact, having faster or slower recruitment times based on the population and culture of a settlement is exactly the type of shit I want in Dauntless Days. That is perfection. That is just right on the money.
Sire.
That's exactly what I want.
Very good.
Okay, so we have a single lad in here who's an Aralad Dragon Lord. See, why is it they've only built a meeting hall and a dirt path? See, to me, this is evidence that the neutrals aren't building. But they've only built 2 things the entire time, while other neutrals, you know, and then we look at something like Othelbed, which has built half a town. You know? They built more stuff than some of my cities. And yet they've only built 2. Okay, that's not too bad. I would actually like to snag that if possible. We have got a fort up here. We're just not making a lot of money right now. And we kind of only have enough money to go and attack one area. Otherwise, everywhere else is just free upkeep RS to try to just minimize costs. Because, yeah, costs are very, very high with all these units I can't put into free upkeep anywhere. Yeah, it's a bit rough. Did I finish building? No, Mithrin, we did that one. Naburka is fully decked out for now. Othelbed, okay. Maybe they don't have enough population here to have more trade routes? I don't think the population would affect how many trade routes you can have. I feel like that would be a fairly significant a mechanic that they might mention somewhere, if that was the case, because I don't think yeah, that doesn't sound right. Okay, jump in. Now you're free upkeep, so you're just gonna govern your little heart out. What does your particular trait give? Kugathi. +2 command defending, +1 hit point, +2 line of sight. See, so you'd go, okay, that's your battlefield commander, right? But he's terrible on the battlefield. The unit is not good. It's not a good unit to have on the battlefield. Gets shot so easily. General die easily. Yeah. So you'd want this Kugathi trait to be actually something a little more governor-ish. Like if we look at you, so the Cav General. What's that? 3 troop morale +2. Okay, so that makes sense. Because the Cav General you probably do want to be one of your main generals. +3 troop morale, +2 command attacking. Yep, that makes sense. Winter's Bite? It's not winter. Maybe that's from last turn? The biting chill and deep snows hinder movement and dampen spirits. -1 command, -10% movement, -2 troop morale. Wow. And -1 troop morale. So the troop morale really starts to kind of stack up. The negative troop morale things you can have. Yeah. There's quite a few things that will give you negative troop morale. Which is, once again, I like that. I kind of think it's a good idea. Right.
By order.
Why have you stopped? What are you doing? Good, get some vision over there.
Pass me the reins.
Yes. Setting a keen watch here, Lord.
Keep coming.
With honor.
Men of the cities.
Okay, so we've got a unit in there, so can all of you move? Yeah, you can.
Forward.
Right, start making your way over.
Move out.
You can catch up, and we'll probably grab some more mercs. Probably grab some more mercs to go with them.
Stand to attention.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just hanging out. He's doing his own thing. Did you get that other spy up? Okay, so because my other 2 spies are kind of this way. Kind of want to have another spy over here, just in case war does break out. I need to have some intelligence. I need to have some intelligence, but also I need to have some counterintelligence around here.
As ordered.
We haven't got a port over here yet, which we could get happening. I don't like that we're not making as much money. Speaking of money, capital city, I guess this is still a pretty good spot. Like... if we moved it to Kerdalioth. We moved it to Kerdalioth. I mean, that would be more synergistic with what we have out here. Like, we do have, what, 1, 2, 3, soon to be 4 regions out here. I guess there'll still be a fairly equal distance. It'd just be these 2 that are kind of out of the way. But Helkara and... I guess we do plan to get more over here. And these are the settlements that are probably making more money anyway, whereas these ones aren't making a whole lot. They make only 752 corruption. It's not too bad. And some of that would be devastation, actually, as well. 6,000 gold to move the capital. 6k? It's 6k, bro. They changed the cost to move capitals based off of the number of settlers you own. Settlements. I need more intelligence. Clipped. Yeah, good job. Hang on. What are you saying? 6,000. Okay. Let me just take my finger off the mouse. Whoo! You know how close I was to clicking that? Just to see if we lost corruption. I hadn't checked the corruption yet. I was going to check the corruption and now I'll check it and just, 150 gold it over. Gondor's starting cost is like 15k. Wow. Okay. Well, that definitely incentivizes you to keep the capital where it is, which means corruption's more of a problem. If you're going to move it, you're going to move it once. Well, on balance, I think we'll leave it at Al-Kharan, don't you? I think we'll leave it there. I think that's a good idea. Let's not get too excitable and move it. Considering we're making... Okay, it's like turn and a half's income. It's not that bad, really. Just a turn and a half's income. We've had worse. You can't do the Ethrin move as Gondor's turn 1. I mean, you can, because you can go negative when you set a capital. So you can still spend all your money and then move it to Ethrin. But you'll just be negative 15k gold. Which actually is probably the right move still. I'd have to look in AGO to see how the economy turns out. But you honestly save 2,000 gold per turn by doing that. It's even more if you have Dol Amroth incorporated as Gondor. Like when we did that on the Gondor at War sub mod, it was like 4,000 gold we saved. So if it costs 15,000 to move on turn 1, and if you save 4,000 gold, that's going to be made back in 4 turns. And even if it's 2,000 gold, if you don't have Dol Amroth incorporated, you're going to make that back in 7 turns. And after 7 turns, you're going to be positive again. I still actually think it's the right thing to do. As I said, I'd have to check it, but it still feels like the right thing to do. Like, you think about the cost investment on that, spending 15,000 to make 2,000 gold a turn. And you're instantly... Think about that as a structure, right? If you had a structure, Mithril Mines, right, where you could spend 15,000 gold to make 2,000 gold, knowing that it's going to pay itself off in 7 turns. Right, a 7-turn payoff is actually super quick for most structures, okay? And then after that, you're making profits. 2,000 gold a turn profits. And you're instantly building it, right? By moving the capital. You're instantly getting that benefit. It's actually still an incredible investment. Yeah. I mean, it sounds bad, and it's designed to hurt you a little bit more so that there's more pain in that, and I like that. It is more of a choice to make that decision, and that's fine. But I think it's still the right thing to do. It just hurts a little bit when you do it, which it should do to move the capital. Shouldn't cost 150 gold. Right? Can you come back into here? So we'll have a couple of free upkeep lads here. So we can actually defend it if something goes wrong. Very nice. And we can get another one if we grab some more free upkeep. And there's plenty of ways to get free upkeep. Yeah, this gives another 2. And there's 3 tiers. Where is it? Yeah, there's 3 tiers. I mean, yeah, so you get 2, 3, 4. Because it doesn't provide a garrison anymore. That's the difference. This guy must have got some additional personal security or something, because his bodyguard is getting quite large. Legendary renown. That didn't increase personal security. Also, all the mercenaries just got eaten. And Ostenir has been taken. Hey. Okay, so we got Logarth and Vilta left to take. Also, how many turns do we have to take that settlement for the mission? 8 turns. Okay, we're fine. So, come to here. Back tower down.
Setting a keen watch here. Keen eyes and strong arms too.
I think we do need some farmhand volunteers to help with the cav over here. We'll grab them, go a little further, join up. Thanks for the follow, Agrippa, welcome in. And oh, we got some more mercs here. Okay, so we'll definitely have to grab those because we know there is a big old army of mercs here, or neutrals, whatever you want to call them.
Whose time is up?
And there's another one there as well. Now, We could try to let the Easterlings go for this, but I kind of... If we do that, I feel like they'll get one of the two, whereas if we go for it, we can just keep recruiting mercs and take the next one as well. And then there's like a pretty clear line in the sand between Rune and Dorwinion. It's a pretty clear line in the sand. We've kind of got here, and they just have this parallel and down. Yeah. Otherwise, we're very short on troops. That's our only other real troop section, and this is our front over here. No fort here either, which is feels a bit weird as well. I'm so used to playing version 5 on DAC, and not having a fort there is just super weird. Let's get another Thorn Piercer, because we have 2 free upkeep here for now, so we can get him for free. Yeah, we're just going to have lots of Thorn Piercers and Citizen Guards. There's no two ways about it. Have the... Is Mornithel in the forest? I don't think so. No, there's a fort. There's a fort that's here. That's the Avari elves, independent fort, like all the other independent ones. But there's no city there because we've got Wilderlands. Wilderlands. It is Wilderlands. I thought it was Wildlands, but it's Wilderlands. We've got the wilderness. It's the wilderness in the Wilderlands. What? Oh, it's all wilderness. Hold up. What? Medium fertility. Ah. Huh. That's interesting. Medium fertility. Medium fertility. Wilderlands, medium fertility. Okay. So, does that impact farm income? No, we haven't crashed yet today. Does that increase... So if we have an area, a settlement, say here in Dorwinion proper, that has a lot of medium and high fertility areas, right? Medium and high fertility. Does that give us better farm income than down here where it's mainly Wilderlands and a little bit of medium fertility occasionally here and there? Like, where was that? We found one over here somewhere. It's mainly Wilderlands, but there's like a medium fertility there. Mainly Wilderlands, Hills, Forest. Does that affect farm income? It's the terrain type on top. Yeah, I get the terrain, but what does that impact? You think it's the type of battle map? Do we have Avari and protected lands in Mithrin? Yeah, we do. We just start with it. We didn't build it, you start with it. Okay, so is this enough then? We can recruit another farmhand volunteer, but I don't know actually what I think is better. Probably the Ravenian Spearman. And I can get 2 of them. I just need a front line to deal with their cav, so our cav can do work. Now, I might attack that instead of waiting, because I think we can get more value out of the chariot that way. I'll think about that. I think it is probably better to attack. Should also affect farm income? Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, this is... I'll say, I don't know the mechanics of AGO. And I think a lot of the mechanics in AGO are actually just Med 2 mechanics that they're making more visible. That's also, I think, a lot of what they're doing. Just making the same mechanics that are always there a little more visible and obvious so you can make decisions around it. 3 and 2 is 5, which is what we have currently. If we get another one, we'd have to get more free upkeep. We could do get an outpost. How much building income do we have here? 80, so we'd lose 80 gold a turn. Actually, no, it doesn't. Hold up. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Where are we? Settlement guard. Armories don't cost money anymore. I mean, I knew they didn't give the garrison, but I just hadn't put it together that they didn't cost money anymore. Huh. Wonder what happens if you destroy the ones that you didn't build and then rebuild them yourself. I think you would have negative impact, because it says if you conquer them or something, you lose points. I think it would damage relations if we destroyed them, yeah. Seems fair, no garrison, no upkeep costs. Yeah, okay, so what we want to do then is definitely grab that next. Get 2 free upkeep. Yeah. And we can get some more thorn piercers in here. I kind of need to break them there a little bit. I hope that they still kind of attack it. Rohan and Mordor? Rohan has ridden to Gondor's aid. Your free upkeep. Your free upkeep. This Dale army seems a little bit stuck because I took the settlement they were going to attack. I'm a little bit stuck. Okay, let's keep... How are we going for... Avaren's going well, 88%. And we have... Yeah, Merchant's Guild is 94%. We've almost got a Merchant's Guild. Almost got another Weaponsmith, but I'd rather get a Merchant's Guild. Avaren's Smith's Guild is a little bit away. Thieves Guild... What gets Wayfarers? Governors with the following traits. Governors with the following ancillaries. Presence and construction of the following building: roads, trade routes, Dunedain outposts. Okay. Interesting. So I want one of the Wayfarers. Grab that trader exchange. Whack that in there.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations, my friend.
This is still up for grabs. I think it's the only neutral settlement left over here, so I'm surprised no one's gone to take it, honestly. Particularly when the supporting army is not actually in the settlement. That's an easy take. I kind of need a spare general to go do that. And we're out of spare generals at the moment. Got one spare general, and he's busy over here. No, we just... If someone takes it, they take it. I'd rather Dale or Erebor take it, and not Rune, but if they take it, it's fine. At the moment, we just can't afford to send more troops up there. We're still only making 3,000 gold a turn, so we just gotta... Oh, we're going to attack. I was going to attack. That's not what I want. Because that is not a village map. That's not a village map. I don't want to fight that not on the village map. Because I want them all clamped up together. So once again, just pull back. I wanted to attack. I forgot to. Dockyard. Okay, so how many trade routes do we have coming out of here? There should be quite a few. Let's get mines. Avarad. Ongoing. So should be at... Don't click that button, my goodness. So we have sea exports here. Yeah. We've got 3 sea exports. So over here, where we should have 4, we only have 2. So this seems to be working. This seems to not be, which is devastating. Truly and utterly devastating that that's not working as intended. Utterly devastating. Right, let's try again. Let's attack. It'd be nice if they were standing close enough, eh? They're just not coming in. See, do I let them try to do it themselves? That's the question. What's their strength?
Our alliance shall stand all tests.
Ooh, I think they'd have enough, and he is the faction leader. Although Dale didn't take this, and I thought that would have been enough. I can't afford to let Rune accidentally take that. I need to take it. I mean, which means they're probably definitely going to take Logarth. In fact, Logarth's already been attacked.
My king.
Very good, Lord.
It's already been attacked.
For our ancestors. Their
Let's go.
shield, my lord. They are besieged.
It is our current quest as well to get this, so we'll go Night Attack because it gives us a little bit more command. Definitely do that. And let's see what we can do.
If the enemy show you mercy in battle, do not.
Yeah, they have some wargs. There's some wargs. Maybe you just don't have the goods to trade? I don't think it works like that. It doesn't work like that. We definitely have the goods to trade.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Units, await my order.
Guys, can you hear the... Oh yeah, it was just a little bit soft part, that's all. I'm like, I don't know what music's playing. Right. Maybe he gave all the goods to the Avari. Okay, this is actually quite good. We've got a narrow path here. Got a narrow path. We can definitely make use of that. Also, I think the village maps have been redone to some extent, which is nice. There's more trees. Looks more green. Definitely looks a little more alive. Like washing on the line here. I don't know if that existed previously. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, this chariot unit. Got plenty of chariots. They are going to be the key to this battle. So we're going to have javelins ready to push up as well. Right. Hold fire. Hold fire. You be on defensive as well. Be on defensive. Hold fire. Then we want Ravenian Spearman. You're going to come up. Now, we've got pretty high command on this lad now, so he should be pretty good for keeping you in the fight. You're just going to come up and kind of be a bit of a blocker. And then in reserve, we'll have these two. You two just come back a little bit. Same with you, actually. You're not going to be needed yet. You're the main one. We went forward. And we gotta go. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, form up. Out here. Over it. That's not what I wanted. I want them to all come down here and get blocked. But that's not happening, would appear. Can you Give them a shot. Just give them a shot. Just one shot. Okay, can we have Cav come around here? Okay, just come back through. Okay, come around. Can I have you get over here? Hold that. Javelins, start throwing. Give him a charge, go. Okay, you need to kind of get out to the flank here and just hit him with the goods. We need to get rid of this Cav. Okay. It's there, Cav. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Come on, rout him, rout him, rout him, rout him, rout him. Come on, how's that not a rout? Get out of there, get out of there. That was 5-tier Cav as well in the rear, and they just didn't want to rout. I'm quite concerned about this battle right now because it is not playing out how I envisioned it playing out, which is bad. It's very, very bad. Run, run, run. Javelin's going. Oh, turn around, fight. Get over here. Okay, really, you're still the key. Can you get around onto this flank? Can you shoot into this here? Some shots in there. Just fight, just fight. You have to fight. Try to get it. Oh man, we're just getting roasted. They're Dorwinion riders. We should be beating them. Okay, that's good.
General is no true man. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men to their fate.
Okay, just keep shooting into here. Many kills as we can get. Yeah, that's good. 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 Okay, can you guys throw your javelins? Okay, you get back out. Get back out. Back out. Okay, help that out. Okay, can you shoot into this here? Shoot into this here. Through there. Get the kills. Yep, into that. Where you can. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Lots of kills, lots of kills.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Okay, good. We're Dorwinion riders over here. Go get them. Dorwinion riders, go. Get rid of them, get rid of them. Okay, almost out of ammunition. Fire into this. Kills that you can. Okay, he's done. He's out of ammo. Come back. Okay, Javelin's got a little bit left. Just pop over here. See if you can help out. And you might need to get into the fight yourself. Okay, now come around. Let's see if we can route things. The captain did run, so
Something changes in the course of battle.
get off
For the
defensive.
defeat seems almost certain.
Push forward just a touch. Right. Keep going. Make sure those javelins are not throwing at the general. Get off defensive now. Right, can we hit them in the rear? Them in the rear. There's axemen here. Okay, at least our axemen are fighting their axemen. That's pretty good. Come on, get her out. Get her out. Get her out.
For the
Nice.
moment, the
Beautiful.
fortune of battle goes on. Our men have
Perfect.
captured the enemy
Perfect.
general. Guard him there, so he can see us defeat the rest of his army. Our
Okay,
men are
run him down.
ready
Run
to
him down.
battle.
Run him down.
If
Run him
we
down.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Go, go, go. Push through, push. General, go. See if you can get him to a route. Go, 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 go. They're not all routing. Run them down. Run them down, run them down. Get out of there, get out of there. Okay, we got most of them. Then come back, come back, come back. Come back. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Alright. They're gonna rally. I mean, we got most of them there, so that's pretty good. You just... Oh, they're done. Okay. I don't know. These chariots are just never that good in melee, at least for the player. And they're hunters. They have javelins. So we gotta be a little bit careful. Just stepping back. Right. So Cav, you can probably go again. Gonna be a little bit frustrating here. Charge them. We may need to send the axemen in to kind of clear this out. Unless they come out. Okay, back we go. Back we go. I think I'll start moving up the axemen.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
We will smash the enemy.
Heavy cavalry. Heavy infantry.
Guys are warmed up. You had a little bit of chance to rest. Run down, run down, run down. Kill as many as you can, so then there's less we gotta kill afterwards. Okay, that's it. Out we go. And then we just commit with the axemen. Let's go. Get the job done. It's a different start date. It's a different start date, Deborah, than standard DAC. Yeah, I mean, all things considered, that went well. I was expecting to kind of pin them here and here and just shoot up this line, which would have been even better. But we at least, the main line held for long enough we could get the chariots around and just rip and tear through that flank with the piercing arrows. Piercing Patriot missiles. And get the job done. Why are you not attacking? Attack. They're throwing at you. Go.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
Okay,
This
so
is
28%.
victory worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
How many kills? 1,265. The Kugathi Ratha. Pretty good. It's pretty good if you can get the arrows into the right spot. It is pretty devastating. People of the Vale were known in Gondor for their archery skills, and their lord Duinhir took a small company of his bowmen to the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. With them went Duinhir's sons, Derafin and Duilin, both of whom were lost in the defense of Minas Tirith. Price was paid. Took his sons to war, probably expecting to die himself, and the sons died instead. Worst possible outcome. Seems rather effective. Occupy. I'll take 2,400 gold.
I will not waste words on you.
Why do you have 29 now? I thought you had like more than 30 before. Somehow his bodyguard size is varying quite significantly. He had more than 30 before. Then he had 30 in that battle. Now he has 29. I guess he had 29 because he gets one extra, but still, I thought he had more than 30 before. Something has decreased. Maybe it's Frosty Chill? Likes the dark? Don't know. Ultuk.
Nothing less than death.
Yeah, low taxes here. What are we at? So, sheep farming and meeting hall. Once again, this settlement seems to have not built many things. And yet, why is that?
A wise choice of ambush site, my king.
Some neutral settlements seem to build a lot. Others seem to not build pretty much anything at all. Oh, we can get farmhand volunteers here. Ah. Very good. Very good. Now, we could have done that last turn, but we were slow. We were slow. The shadows are available. Now, where is this am I just like getting unlucky? Is it a roll chance? Because it says here that the Avari remain in their lands if you maintain good relations with them, even offering their support in the form of generals and small armies. Where are the generals and the small armies? We're friendly with them. We're at 89%, which means we would be in the high threshold. Have we just been unlucky and not got any benefit from them? I feel like we're just rolling low. Oh, good. Condoman's been taken by the dwarves. Oh, there's another settlement here? What?
Who is my target?
There's another settlement here? I mean, that's fine. That's good. I was hoping they would take it. It makes the dwarves stronger. We don't have to worry about it now. That's sweet. As long as Varun didn't take it. I wanted to get there if Varun looked like they were going that way. Like, if I saw a Runic army marching past here, I would have sent these troops to go take it. But, no, that's fine. And yeah, there appears to be another settlement here. Oh, we'll scout that out then. Because that's not here. It's not there. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not aware of what that settlement is. A little bit more gold into the coffers. And we're happy. Happy. Where are you going?
My king.
Can you just pop across the river and see what's happening over here?
At once. Stopping here.
Have a little look-see, see if they're holding on to Mathelberg. Oh, I gotta click on them again. There's the loot there. I just didn't click on them. It'll happen automatically if you don't click on it, but yeah, I forgot to just click on it. If I just clicked on the settlement, it would have worked. Yeah, 1600 gold is bonkers good. So,
Very good.
I don't, and they've taken a hit already. Balchoth Bladesman. Dude, that's a nice settlement. Already got quite a lot built. Quite a lot built already, and they're going for it.
I will not waste words on you.
Can we get ourselves a man of the hour, perhaps? Can we send the cav? We're training them, but... I really don't want them to get Logarth. But I think that army's probably going to take it. First things first is just get these cav to take them out. See if I can't get a man of the hour. See if we get man of the hour, and then we can easily send the general on. If not, we'll probably send him on anyway with low taxes, and see if we can't siege it first. Even though they're ahead of us, we might get there. We just send the cav with the general and go for a draw out. Be a little bit risky, but we could probably grab some more mercenaries over there. That's probably what we're going to do. I think that'll be the plan. But first thing is to try and get ourselves a little general here. Yeah, you shoot me. Whatever.
The enemy army runs.
Northman archers just crouching over on the ground there. Take him out. Don't throw. There may have been more, but since you went outside the settlement with just one unit, the maximum possible loot decreased.
This is a clear victory that
Okay.
goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
If you say so. I mean, I thought loot just stayed on the general. I thought loot stayed on the general. Because if you turn auto loot drop off, it just stays on the general until you manually do it. I didn't think it worked like that. AI decision making when it comes to drawouts has definitely been changed. Often I have to siege until one turn before starvation to get a drawout, even if my army is much weaker. Have you tried the raiding feature yet? Well, I mean, I'm playing Dorwinion, and they're a good faction, so not really.
Victory for our people.
Oh, we got Captain Philip. Accept. Perfect.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Judge. Councilwoman. So what do you get? As a Northman? Did you not have the secondary... Do you not have the secondary trait? Oh, well.
Splitting our troops, Lord. Our forces are hidden well here, my lord.
I don't know. I guess this army's got the loot.
We fight for our cities.
No, I think only generals can have it. I thought he would have had it and then took it back. That's okay. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and race him to get there.
Yes.
Firstly, drop a tower.
We shall spot the enemy before they spot us. Setting a keen watch here, lord.
Yes,
With
Judge.
honor.
So you should catch up next turn.
Men of the gap. We move onward tomorrow.
Love Cav. It's all Cav. I can't make a siege with Cav.
Our alliance shall stand all tests.
No, I can't get them to operate a siege weapon either. So if I... Valchoth? If they came out, I think we could take them. If they came out, I think we could take them. The question is if they come out. And we're going to have one turn to test whether that's going to be the case. Meanwhile, though, in case they go elsewhere when we start sieging, I don't think they will. Let's just send... leave you to retrain. Leave you to retrain. Leave you to retrain. So let's just send all of those.
Move out.
Do low taxes there.
Stones of the vineyard. Of course.
Okay, just in case, we'll give ourselves some options. It's better to have some options. It's a little bit painful that we can't get any infantry mercs here. I mean, maybe we can. Because what I need is, I need one infantry unit in the army. So then if they come and siege it with me, I can make the attack. All I need is one infantry unit to be able to ram down the gate. And then they can finish the attack, right? They can do the work. But if I wait and while they get siege equipment and then they make the attack, they'll take the settlement. Okay, this is really starting to become a nice little military house here. We're going to get the outpost. Yep, absolutely. And that'll be done in 3 turns. Let's just start... no, it's still 4 turns still next available, so we're not wasting recruitment time there. Just check. No, not free upkeep. What about Avari Shadows? Are they free upkeep? They are! Loot stays on the general, but the amount of loot that can be held at one time depends on the size of the army. Oh, okay. Avari Shadows are free upkeep. We have found a 3rd free upkeep unit. Now, not exactly what I wanted, because I've already got a ranged unit. I was hoping for another melee unit. This free upkeep for Dorwinion feels really bad. I'm just gonna call it for what it is. I think like these guys, these lads maybe need to have free upkeep. Maybe these spearmen. I can understand if like the higher tier units don't have free upkeep. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I think at least like your militia tier units should at least get free upkeep. You know, this clan band, these Kugat's runners, maybe your Vindsvept mariners, because they're kind of like live on the boats anyway, so they're not really impacting the city. You know, something like that. I don't like that your basic units like this basic spear isn't a free upkeep. So I'm going to have more archers that can be free upkeep, which is kind of not helpful. I mean, they're elven archers, so they can handle themselves. Only 72 of them? 127, 127, only 72. That is quite low. Does the free upkeep mean only when they're in a settlement? So a unit that has the free upkeep here mean yes, when they're in a settlement, they can have free upkeep. So if I look at this unit here, if this unit was in this settlement, in a settlement where I can recruit him and I have free upkeep unit slots available, he will not be free upkeep because he doesn't have free upkeep next to him. He just won't be free upkeep. Neither will this one, or 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 this one. Only Citizen Guard, Thorn Piercers, and now Avari Shadows will be able to be free upkeep in a settlement where you can recruit them. I'm guessing. Of course, forts still work as intended, but yeah, it's just really, that's why I've got these guys everywhere, because look at them. I've got them here, I got it here, because these are the only ones I can actually have free upkeep of in settlements. So that's my defensive forces, these Citizen Guard and crossbows. Not a bad defensive force, but still, that's all I can have.
An honor, Lord. Without question, my lord. At
Ooh,
once.
he still holds it. Gloombjorn still here, nice.
Yes, my lord.
I'm still waiting to get a mission to talk to them. Be nice. Oh, we do. 900 gold. Can you...
My king.
Dwarven diplomat.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
talk
shall speak with their
to Mathelbach.
representative. Stopping here, my king.
Have a good old chat. See how things are going. Now, where are my spies? I've got one spy over here. Another one over here checking out...
Who is my target?
Oh, here we go. Talathang.
Quietly.
Well, once again, I kind of hope Dale or Erebor grab that. I would not like it if Rune got a settlement in
Whose
there.
time is up?
You're going to also stay on this side. So I'm going to spy on this side of the river. So I've got one there, one down here, and one for out here. So I've got 3 spies kind of on my 3 flanks. So I can get the intel when I need it. All Elven Archers have been rebalanced, so they have better accuracy, more ammo, but smaller unit size. In the case for High Elves, Woodland Realm, and Lothlorien too. If you say so. Eredluin accepts a gift. Traitors. Traitors. Traitors all. Does make sense in a way. Your army right now is a blend of tribal units. Your city militia and crossbowmen are more trained and can be free upkeep. If you change one of... You may change one if you go through the reforms. Oh, okay. I mean, I said, what's the reform say? I mean, it is reform, so they could be... I kind of had a low expectation of what this was. Maybe I should try to work on getting this. Reform your military. This unlocks additional units, along with a choice to specialize in a specific field. Yeah, I kind of just thought, oh, it's just more units. I've already got enough units as is. What I need at the moment is money. You know, not like I've got a shortage of units available. I have a gluttony of units available.
We hold the hills and crossings.
So the question is, if I siege with 1 unit, right?
Men of the city. Men, march.
If they come and help me, if they come and stand next to the settlement, they'll help in the sally out. Right?
I am no diplomat, dear friend.
If I send... So I should send the smallest possible army to try and siege this, right?
We fight for our cities.
Because they're going to be here. Unless I can get a single ram up with all the cav. No, I should be able to get a single ram up with all the cav. I think that's the safer play. So if we go both of those, come into here, siege, join them as well. And if we can't get one ram, we're cooked. Yeah, we can get one ram. Okay. So we get at least one ram. Yeah. Actually, we're probably better off doing that. Yeah, because we won't be able to finish that. We may be able to finish a ladder. So if we do that, so if they siege this turn, we can then go in next turn and they can come in and help us. Yeah, so getting these additional 2 Ravenian riders, let us make sure we can secure this enough build points. Because with all of that, this is 50 build points, this is 15 build points, and we don't have enough to finish it, I don't think, or definitely not enough to finish the next one.
Let me take their walls now, my king.
You're just guessing you haven't played Dorwinion? Ah, okay, I don't want to lead you on. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I stand from a perspective of, as I said, I've opened up a few campaigns and looked at units and build trees and stuff like that. And a lot of other factions, I mean, I think I looked at Ered Luin, I looked at Anduin Vale, I think I looked at Dale, might have looked at a couple of the Elven. Yeah, I think I looked at Woodland Realm. And a lot of their tier 1 units are all free upkeep units. There are a lot of them are free upkeep units. And then we're playing Dorwinion and there's like 2. Effectively, there's 2. 2 free upkeep units. And yeah, that like really kind of hurts how you have to manage what you have. Congrats on the marriage. Yeah, see, I love to get some elves out, but it would reduce my happiness with elves, and we are so close, right? Are we in the 90s? 92%. Still, no armies given to me. What the script says, it says they reward me with armies. I have not seen a single elven general or army. They're just chilling in their forests. Can we have... Talk to these lads.
Have a proposition for us?
Raid rats?
You hold us at rats.
Alliance?
Another proposition. We're happy to listen. This seems you have further...
Military access?
Please let us know. We cannot agree to this.
Fair enough.
Good day to you.
Okay.
Without question, my lord. Yes, my king.
I guess some of these are defenders. Yeah, Defender of Goblin Town. Oh, that one's not, but this one is. Defender of Goblin Town, Defender of Goblin Town. They're Black Uruk Archers? Azog's Defile, Defender of Goblin Town, Defender of Goblin Town. Yeah, so there's a bunch of really high tier units there that are just in the settlement. So Goblins, I guess, next. Goblins or Gundabad, we'll talk to.
Stopping here, my king.
I do. Did we not just get an alliance? I guess it might take a turn to tick over to get the vision on their settlements, I think. Right. So can we grab now? That's 2 turns, so let's grab him. It'll be free upkeep there. Also over here, I mean, these guys aren't bad, honestly. Armor piercing. Any high number armor piercing unit is not terrible. How much free upkeep do I have here? 2? Two. Might as well get them. I mean, at stretch, I can get him on the boat and get him down to Mithrin pretty quickly and get him retrained with the better armor and weapons. So, Yeah, I mean, may as well grab them. Here I've got more I could recruit, but they wouldn't be free upkeep for now. I probably don't care that much.
Very good, Lord.
There is a fort here.
No further today, my lord.
Could recruit some lads and get them in that fort. Let's recruit some lads and get them in that fort. Just so we got some more troops over this side, because it is quite isolated. And at least we'll make use out of this fort we have here. I'll check there's actually nothing in it. There'll be some units in there. I'll check there's nothing in there. Since we do have a little bit of cash, we can splash a little bit around just to increase our capacity. We also have another fort over here. I could grab a vintner, because we are bordering Dolgaldor here. So I can probably fill up this fort with some lads. Let's do that as well. I do like these Vindsvept Mariners. Also like the Kugath Forge Guard. They're just quite strong. Let's get the Mariners. We'll grab those and we'll put them into this fort. Just so we have a garrison ready to repel Dolgaldor. See, we can recruit some lads now because we have the luxury of being able to do that. We didn't have the luxury before because we had no money. Do you like the mod? Yeah. The only thing I don't like is the banners not being toggleable for my own units. And allied units. That would be perfect. But the modders actually, they responded to my... I did a suggestion, which is the same suggestion I think I was talking about in my Gondor, at the end of the Gondor campaign, when I was talking about it. About making allies and your own banners readable while enemies were not. And then making enemies readable when you got a tier 5 spy guild. Spy network. Perfect, we're waiting for this. But you can, it's either an on or off sort of thing. You can't have it on for some and off for others. So that is probably the only thing. The other thing that I'm probably not keen on is the age thing. Generals dying. Now they did not sally out. However, they are around it. So if we throw you fellas in there, so we can actually operate the siege equipment, we should be able to attack and probably just auto resolve that. Yeah, so the characters dying I'm not a fan of. And the banners, I know you can turn the banner thing off entirely, right? But I do like the idea of not being able to know the strength of enemy armies without scouting. That to me is a nice addition. I think that's cool. Like in an ideal world, when I have a spy standing here, these banners to me would be readable, right? Because I've got a spy here, so it would tell me. But if it was outside of spy range, like it would just be a full banner and you wouldn't be able to tell, right? Like this army here would still be full, but these ones here would not be. But that's apparently just not possible to do, which is a shame. I think that would be really cool because it would actually, you'd then prioritize getting this happening, right? Because if you upgraded this and got to tier 5 and you could actually see the information on armies again without needing spies, great. That would actually give incentive. Right now, I have no incentive to upgrade this. I have no incentive to use this. This is just... I mean, it helps you find the one ring at level 1. And it doesn't cost you anything. Upkeep 0. It's not... I don't think it's that useful. It's cool, but I feel like there's a long way to go with that before it becomes actually useful. I definitely want a port there. That's number 1. Mines are complete. Let's get the next tier of mines. Radio exchange. Let's get the next. Don't do wineries. Much as I am tempted to do wineries, I can't. I could get a naval academy. A herbalist. All the Avari units are infantry? Oh no. There's no Avari in a harem? Once the script is finished, I wonder if you could then go around wiping out the Avari and taking over their forts for free upkeep. When are you playing the poll for the army banners vote on YouTube? Maybe after the first campaign. Honestly, I'm okay. I feel like not playing a full campaign on it is not giving it credit. I think you got to give it a fair, let it breathe a little bit, try it out properly, and then we'll probably talk about whether we have the army banners for the next campaign. Right, so then we attack this. Right, we have. Oh, we didn't even get the ladder. We just had enough to get the ram because remember this is only 15 build points and this is 50. I mean, we just got to build a ladder, I guess. We were desperate, but they should now come in as allies. Absolutely, and we just order that. The victory, nice. The consolation is that Dorwinion can get access to trading partners' unit rosters through Cantors, so you theoretically get cool cav archers from other factions. Ah, that's a good call. They did tweak it. Now generals get a trait at some age, so it's no longer random, and you know if they die of old age, so it's more generals dying when they are 80 and not 50. Sorry, PM, didn't mean to ruin the Avari and a harem thing. Maybe better to rip the band-aid off now, though. I mean, I'm okay. I haven't... This isn't KCD2. I'm not, like, strongly against spoilers. Obviously, like, big script reveals would be... I wouldn't count that as, like, a big script reveal. It's just what units are available. And honestly, I can see most of them now anyway. Like, I got Avari ambushes, Avari spin, Avari shade. I'm assuming I'm gonna get one more when I reach maximum. I was hoping it was gonna be a cav archer, but yeah, it is what it is. If it's not, that's the case. 807 gold. Thank you. Thank you for helping us out there, Rune. Now they've got no settlements to take that aren't neutral. I'm kind of concerned with what they'll do. Who are they at war with? They're at war with Gondor. So hopefully they have an enemy to fight.
Our alliance shall stand all tests.
A horse breeders guild. Nah. Did they change the sound for destroying buildings? That was like a little trickle of pebbles going down a little mountain stream. Where's the... Where's that gone? Sounds to me like cutting down a tree. I'm not deaf yet, so yes, they did change the sound. They changed the sound. I mean, that's fair. It is fair. Merge those. It is fair. But still, it's quite a shock to the system. Also, spies, I saw they nerfed how much culture they give, but they still do give culture. So you may as well jump in there, right? Also, this is empty. Like, you may as well jump in here and do some culturing. Even if it's kind of minimal. Same with you. May as well jump in here and help a little bit. Because I think increased culture now increases, replenishment and all that sort of stuff as well. So, if for no other reason, just jump in there and help out a little bit. And get that culture ticking up. So, I mean, we only have the... What? Was this taken back by the neutrals? Hang on a second. Was this taken back by the neutrals? Erebor had it. Erebor had their custom general in there. They lost Glowin. There must have been another army in the region. I mean, I do have aggressive rebels turned on. I have aggressive. No longer can you sit with a full stack of rebels in your region and just have your general in there. They'll come and get you. They will come and get you, and they will come and kill you. That is apparently what will happen. So, okay. Okay. Don't leave your general undefended in a settlement with a bunch of rebels. Roger that. Roger that, over and out, loud and clear. Suppose you'd always dub it over EPM, yeah, just to get the sound back. Hold up. Balin's Expedition? Alliance? Trade routes? I mean, sure. Do you want some military access? Okay. Okay, trade agreement with the goblins. We'll receive gold from the guild. They'll be thankful. They'll be impressed. Merchant guild will be impressed with you if we don't do it. They'll be impressed because we told them to go jump. Is that
Yes, my lord.
that what it is?
You have something to discuss with us?
See, they accept it, but Dolglador don't.
Goodbye.
1,000 gold. They're thankful. Okay, come up here and be thankful about trade routes with Gundabad.
Stopping here, Mikey.
I should probably get a second diplomat out, but maybe not just yet,
Who is
since
my
we're not
father?
rolling in the cash just yet. Come back over here and have a look what happened. Balin's Expedition. I do like this little icon though. Once again though, the icon does not match with the voice and the narrator voice and the unit voices. Sounds like a sandcastle going down. Final Avari unit is similar to the Morroqueni Sentinels, a sort of melee ranged hybrid. Do we have it here yet? No. Where are my armies? Where are my armies? I was promised elven armies. Is this people who have played Dorwinion? Is this unusual? Should I have had? I mean, I'm just going off what the script says here. It says the Avari maintain good relations with them, even offering their support in the form of generals and small armies. I mean, I'm on 94% with them, which is in the high threshold, and I've had no benefit. I'm friendly. Not a single benefit has occurred. So you can build that Cantor building? No, I can't build the Cantor building. Not yet. Because it says the Cantor building only happens when you have capture all the settlements surrounding Severin, including the Burka, to start the script. You can only have one Cantor at a time. If you lose yours, if for whatever reason, you can build another. You have to have all the settlements around Severin to start it. Okay, can you jump down to there?
Forward.
They're all free upkeep. Okay, that'll be all done next turn, and we'll send them up to the fort. Can you come over here? It's a skill issue. I'm not sure if it's unusual, but it took me until turn 56 to get your first army. Not sure if you're unlucky or not. Or maybe you were unlucky. Turn 56, my goodness.
I would not trust Thranduil, great king.
Few turns, a blink in the lifetime of an elf.
To the end of all days be upon us.
Then again, you're much further along in relations with the Avari than I was at turn 34. Yeah, I mean, I have tried to rush it to try and get that script kind of happening, right? Mithlin. Okay, so free upkeep, nice. We should then keep working towards our barracks. Yeah, just keep. Actually, get a little bit of growth. Alana, another port. Oh, we can get another. We can get a dockyard. It gives growth as well. Actually, probably not any more growth. Yeah, no, it's already given max growth. It's giving, but more green lines. Let's get it. How does a percentage convert to those threshold levels? Yeah, it's quite simple. I'll just finish doing this. Othel bed. I'll probably get the roads. Get some herbalists out. Try to get some doctor traits. Yes, it's quite simple. So, it's the percentage is just the percentage. It's out of 100. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you have a rudimentary understanding of maths. So this is a percentage out of 100. This is points, right? That relate to a percentage. So certain things that you do give you certain points. So for instance, building a constructed lands of the Avari gives 14 points. Now you start at 50%, which is 100. So you're on 150 points. So if I built a protected land of the Avari, that gives me 14 points, which would progress me from 150 to 164, which might be 1 or 2%. Okay, I mean, would be 3%, right? Something like that. So, and each turn I get more points. For each protected land's relations will increase each turn. So it doesn't say it here, but for each turn I'm getting more points for every protected land I have. So more protected lands, more points, which is going to relate to a higher percentage change. Okay, if I only had one protected land, maybe I would get 1 percentage change every 3 turns, because that's going to be 3 points over 3 turns or something like that. Whereas if I have 6 protected lands, then that's like 6 points a turn, which might be a percentage or maybe a percentage and a half, you know, per turn. 300 points. It's a point system. Yeah, if 300 is max, then 14 is 4.6%, yeah. I mean, maybe they're restricted with what they can code, and they can't have 0 to 300. I don't know. Ask the modders. Ask the modders. I don't know.
Whose time is up?
We want to go take these settlements in. There's 2 settlements out here. So what I think we're going to do is, can I take the general? So he's got 39 now. But he had 30. Maybe when he's in a set. Oh. You know, sometimes my brain does just work a little bit. Sometimes he's wounded. Good. Sometimes it does just work a little bit. Alright. And safe lands? No. I thought he might have had like the governor trait. I thought the governor trait might have given him additional personal security. But no. No, I thought it was working, and it's not. I don't know. I don't know. So, can I move you? That's the first question.
Yes.
I cannot. So, you are going to stay here.
Move out.
For now. And we're going to take anyone who can go. Any of you can be retrained here. Yeah, retrain. We're going to take... I mean, I feel bad leaving this border unprotected because there's just so many runic armies about that if they decide to attack me, I probably need to have some troops here. So maybe I don't just abandon the borders. Are they free upkeep? Even farmhand volunteers are not free upkeep? That's got to be an oversight. That's got to be an oversight. I don't agree with that at all. I think maybe we just use these troops we're building here at the moment. Let's grab another Vindsvept Mariner. And we'll have them to go. And maybe I just send like this cab general. Send 4th one. And then the next general I get from here can go govern. 28 turns away. Yeah, I might just send 4th one to go take this with some troops. Take the army. Go 1, 2. Get both of them. Because that gives another coastal settlement. And then some more capital up here to help defend. Or help make money. And they're actually not that far from the capital, so corruption would be quite low. Yeah. Right, so we'll wait till next turn. Get these lads in. March everyone out. And go north. We got to leave him down here for a little longer. What we can do though is get some towers in and see what's going on around it. You as well. Can you just dip out here? One more. Back down the tower. So we can see a little bit more along this border. Okay. A lot of maths. Wow. It's a percentage. A lot of y'all are showing you never went to school, and it's pretty obvious. It's a percentage, lads. It's out of 100. It's a point system out of 300. You get things that add points. Percentages showing your track to the relation. It's okay. It's literally, you know, it's grade 4, possibly grade 3 kind of level stuff there. Seems overly complicated. You don't know where you are exactly. Once again, I don't know what is available for the modders to use. Right? You're making a lot of assumption. Why can I get a merchant guild? You can get merchants guilds in castles? It's interesting. I'm not sure I like that, because I'd rather not get offered it for a castle. Because I'd rather get offered Warriors Guild for castle, because I want to get this melee weapon bonus, so then I can combine it with this to get +3 melee weapon bonus on new recruits. I don't like that. So I'm gonna turn that down. Can you offer me that in another settlement? So if I turn that down, does that? It's still at 100%. So I'll check that next turn. I'd rather that offered somewhere else. I've got other settlements. Offer it to me in Carverad or something. I'd take it in Carverad. What the fuck is maths? Math is the work of Morgoth and Sauron. We have elves. I'm assuming we have elves. Tirathon. Do you have any other elves? Any other elves come out of the woodwork anywhere?
Sire, moving quietly. Continue.
Okay, Tirathon. Yeah, Avari armor, Avari scout, renowned Gondorian architect, tactician. He looks like he's a pretty good general. That's gonna, like, yeah, kill our economy. Okay. That means, actually... That means I have 2 generals to go up north. Can I have... I don't want to build farms. Not yet. Or wineries. You just grab this military academy. Naval Academy? Maybe grab this Naval Academy. Start working towards the reforms. Do that. Carverad, roads for grain exchanges. Military Academy. Yeah, let's just grab a grain exchange. Seems fine, nice and cheap. Hey, what do we have here?
Yes, Judge.
We have Avari ambushes, 2 Avari shadows, and another Avari ambusher, and we have Tirathon, which is a Avari spearman. Okay. Right. I mean, that's a lot of firepower. It's also a lot of upkeep. A lot of upkeep. So what I think we'll do is we want to go take these 2 settlements up here. Let's march. We're also going to not send all of these then. We'll leave them in free upkeep because we don't need them now. That would be overkill. We send those. 95%. Has he got that governor trait yet? Is there no governor trait? Maybe he loses it when he moves out. It's possible actually.
Get marching. We march. We gain no honor by hiding in these trees.
Tower down. I don't know where they're all marching to, but it's mildly concerning that they all seem to be heading to the same spot. So I guess we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so they took it back. They must have had an army somewhere else. Yeah, the dwarves definitely had it. Don't have it anymore.
No further today.
Long live the king!
Long live the king!
Honor and victory!
And victory! Grab those Kugath runners. And we'll get them up there as well. 4 units. Any other of those ones can be free upkeep in the settlement. I feel like the Vin Regine. About 1500 upkeep, 300 each, not too bad. Yeah, 1500 upkeep is a lot considering I've been been very particular about my money. That is pretty damaging. That's like the last 10 turns of economic growth.
Yes.
Is just gone. But it's a nice army, so we can get some work done. And if we send a nice army around here, like we can link up with some troops here and we can go for Rubar and Elgay, kind of push down this flank. Because that's how I'd like to start the war against Rune, by kind of taking their port settlements. Getting rid of their capacity to build boats, because I don't want them to be able to do naval invasions. Right, I don't want them to be able to nip across and just get to any settlement. If they're going to go for a settlement, I want to be able to see them coming. And be able to intercept them. I don't want them just to rock up at my capital with a full stack, right? So when we start the war, I kind of want to nip their coast, at least these 2, then they have 2 coastal settlements left. And then we could just destroy any boats we see. Get some more boats ourselves. That's what I'm thinking anyway. It's a plan. The plan. Must say I would rather have a general being an archer? Yeah. Yeah. Classic human supremacist complains he doesn't have any Avari, and when they turn up doesn't want to pay them. Exactly. I don't see your problem. See, to me, those armies look like they are marching directly towards Othelbed. You know? Othelbed? Whatever. They are beelining for that settlement. There's nothing much I can do about it. You know? If they go to it, if they go to war, then they go to war. We are allies with them still. So... if they go to war, we'll be turning these armies around. That's for certain. Oh, we can get this. It's actually been able to get that for a while. Oops. There's taxes there. Okay, very high taxes? I can. There's very high taxes going. Should be on at least normal. Yeah, it should be on at least normal. Low taxes are bad. You get negative traits really quick. Rather have the DAC roster. I mean, you're not wrong.
Service. At once.
I think the DAC roster is nicer, but we haven't got the reforms yet. We haven't got the reforms, so we just got to hold off. We got to hold off. Hold out judgment. Buzzing to catch the stream again the fine morning. Gonna drop being a stream. Captain Faramir, appreciate it, mate. Have a good one.
By order.
Sure you're imagining things? Don't think they're attacking. Playing Dale and Rune is running through my lands all the time. Turn 60. The new upgrade village population is 1500, not 1200. Oh, it means I literally got it on the right turn. I'm just that good. I obviously did that intentionally.
Order.
Yes. We march tomorrow. Yes. Be ready to move.
Men, march!
Let's just keep grabbing Vindsvept Mariners. Whack them in this fort. We're ready to defend against Dol Guldur if they come over. Carverad seems a little under-defended. How many turns do they take? 3 turns to recruit. Man, that's a lot. Filter. Grab some roads. Yeah, they're just moving through. They're just moving through. The issue is I don't have the most units to deal with them.
Yes.
Like this was my main army here and here. I mean, what's left of it? A little bit around. We'd have to pull these back. That would be what we'd have to do. I really don't want to have to do that. Super painful. And we'd lose a general in amongst it too, which would be even worse. Hate to lose generals. But we are set up for an attack over here, right? This is pretty good defense here, I would think. I think I can get another free upkeep. Grab another crossbowman. Get him in there. Also, it's just a long time recruiting there. So yeah, it's a good thing that we started because it'll take a while to get the troops over there. Okay. Your point was that the Vine Regent kind of looks like the Karate Kid teacher. I mean, that's a gross misrepresentation. I'm just gonna go straight to my capital. I did get some lads in here, so the general's not alone.
Please send an emissary to open negotiations.
Any more elven armies? No. New mission. Take Condovin. Is that where I'm going? That's where I'm going. I'm on it.
Men of the cities.
Men of the cities.
Set watches. We rest here, men. Move out.
Yeah, at least have them next to each other. So you can reach it. No, just stand together.
Yes.
Stand together. Join your forces.
Fearsome force.
I don't think we need any of these mercs. They just cost us money that we don't want to spend anyway. Can you keep coming over here? Keep an eye on them. 2,400 gold is not insignificant either. Woodland Realm, Principality Dol Amroth. What I want to know is Dale and Erebor and Co going to come and help me? Are they going to come to my rescue? All these alliances I've set up? Yeah, I'm hoping they
Can I help, my lord?
actually come over and help, you know?
Yes, my king.
I mean, I have to get them to go to war.
Without question, my lord.
I'm hoping they kind of naturally go to war themselves, you know? I don't have to drag them into it. And then I can join in. I can pick the winning side. That's how I like to fight wars. Just, you know, nice and quick, pick the winning side and have it be over and done with.
Thorns of the vineyard.
There's some pretty wild AI movement now that attacks aren't related to borders. Yeah, playing as AA, I saw Harad skip 3 territories and take Etherin smack bang in the middle of Gondor's heartland. Still trying to wrap my head around the logic of the new attack patterns. Yeah. Once again, I come back to... I would have loved to just have... I know this is hopefully what version... No, actually, version 6 of DaC is going to do the same thing. I would have loved just to have the AI fix and still have the border attacks. So you can only attack borders but have the AI fix. And I think that would just be the perfect blend. Because it kind of feels quite weird to have the AI going absolutely ham through weird territories. It does feel and look quite weird. But I do like that the AI is willing to attack things on their borders and actually get involved. That to me is good. Also, we got another port up. Those thick lines going. DaCAGO road. Please don't attack here. Please don't attack here. And we can get so many more wineries as well. Once we finish this script with the elves, hopefully we can build some wineries. Little grain exchange.
Yes.
How close are we? We must be like 1 or 2% off. Yeah, okay. So maybe next turn, maybe the turn after. We must be very, very close to getting this. And then I can probably start building some of the Vintner estates in the relevant places. I mean, not destroy the ones I have, but in other places. Not sure how that will go. Wait, Kondovan is on the target, is on the list. Take that out. I feel like I'm not moving my...
Can I help?
I didn't end up getting that second diplomat. No. Got spy, spy, and spy over here. They want some of that wine. Runic wine doesn't taste as good. The logic for the AI is it goes for the least defended settlements. Yeah. Now, that's good to an extent, right? Because it kind of takes away the fun of just being able to defend, you know, the fun of defending choke points. You know, large, overwhelming forces and defending against it with a smaller force. Start getting leather tanners here. I think that's good. Avari as well. Ooh, don't grab that yet. Smoking house. I'm used to, yeah, once again, version 5 of DaC, where smoking houses give money. And there's only 2 tiers, whereas in this, there is like 6 tiers again. So I guess you get more growth. Where is it? Entertainment. Yeah, you get more growth because public order due to happiness adds to growth. But yeah, not as much flat income. Yeah, it's only 2 tiers in version 5 of DaC. And yeah, it gives actually a pretty decent influx of money. Let's just save up for this market. We're trying to be the Dorwinion. We're role-playing Dorwinion. We're getting lots of markets. Got to spread that wine out. Okay, stay there. Oh yes, quietly, yes. Okay, so you need to get to there to make the attack. Make the attack, and then join with the rest of you. Good. Alright, we'll make that attack this turn. And you hop over here. Make sure no one else is trying to nick that one. Can we get any more Vindsvept Mariners? I do like the name Vindsvept Mariners. I might just say it because I like the name Vindsvept Mariners. Vindsvept Mariners. Vindsvept Mariners. Excellent. Yeah, Angmar was going after Aragorn in turn 10 like a homing missile, crossing like 4 different regions with their big starting stack. Interesting, because in your new Northern Giant campaign, you had such an easy time because Angmar just skipped me completely, went for Bree. And then I attacked their undefended heartlands. It probably needs some tweaking, but we'll wait to know more. Interesting, I ignored the Gobos and went for a Numinas. So the reduction in growth from low taxes can be offset by the higher tiers of public happiness? Yeah. Yeah, it would appear so. Once again, I don't want... So is it just going to keep offering me a trade thing here? I don't until I get like a different offering of a guild. Is it because it's like my second biggest settlement? So it's like, I have a merchant's guild available and I must offer it to you in your second biggest settlement. There's a weaponsmith's guild available. So I don't want the merchant's guild in this settlement. So that is a no. Unless you get more than one guild, I assume you can't. Assuming you get one guild. We get the Merchant's Guild here. Also don't like a cross next to it. I get the what it's saying. I don't like it though. And just because I understand something doesn't mean I have to like it. I get it saying you can't build the next tier of this structure. But in my mind, when I see tick and cross, what I think is, I built this, I haven't built this. Right? That to me is... Is anyone else feeling that way when you look at this menu? This to me is built this, haven't built this. When in fact, what it's saying is, I have built this, and I can't get the next tier. Or it's saying, you can't build this at all. Right? You can't build this at all yet. Whereas this tick here is like, oh, you've got it? No. You haven't got it, but you could build it. And the barracks is like, oh no, where is it? If I go down to here, look at this one. The stables is like, oh, you could build it. You've actually got one tier and you could build one more. Or it could also mean, or the tick could also mean, like here, you don't have anything and you could build. Right? Yeah, I don't know. It messes with my brain that it doesn't seem right to me how that's represented. Maybe that's just me. Rename the capital to Bordeaux, city somewhat known for the wine. Yeah, Bordeaux, I think it's got an X at the end of it, yeah. Hopefully this doesn't mess up anything in AGO. Shouldn't do. Bordeaux, I think. I think that's how it's spelled. Bordeaux. You can change the turn time between guild offerings if you want. I believe the default is every 3 turns. You can drop it to 1. So if a guild is available, it will offer it every turn. Yeah, I might do that in the next campaign. I mean, I could probably even do it in this campaign. It's just on the startup menu. So I think I probably will change that to every turn. So if it's available, it gets offered. That seems better. I might... Is that save game compatible? Like, can you change it? I'm assuming you can change it and it's okay to play in an existing campaign. Okay, we have a naval academy. We have ourselves a naval academy. What does it do? Naval recruitment cost reduced by 30%. 2 Vindsvept mariners. I need at least 2 of these buildings. But we also need a military academy. We need 3 of these. So let's grab a military academy. What does that do? Morale... recruitment slots. Cool. I would like to be given a weapons guild here. I don't know if offering it every turn will fix that though, because if it just offers the trade guild, the merchant guild to me here every turn, I don't want it. The only way to get rid of that is to accept it. I don't want to accept it. Yeah, I would want to get a weapons guild there. Because normally when you say no to one, it will offer you a different one if it's a different one's available, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. Mithrin to Vinthorn Bastion. Okay. We've had enough of these names. Vinthorn Bastion. I mean, this is actually not good because I don't actually know. I haven't looked at these names for long enough to know what they are. See, I can't remember what this is. It was Mithrin, wasn't it? And this was Helkaran? Yeah. Okay, let's attack that room. Let's see how good these elves are, hey? Got some Aralad Dragon Guard. They're pretty good. 6 and 12 with effect against armor. We got some axemen. Some crossbows. Actually, some decent... No wonder they took back their settlement from the dwarves. Let's go. Check out the elves. Yes, okay, if you change it mid-campaign. I did some Northern Dune campaign. Only annoying thing which I feel like could be changed through EOP is that it will only offer a random one that is available. If it's random, that's okay. I don't mind if it's random. Random's fine. As long as it is random and it doesn't just keep offering the same one until you accept that. Random is fine. Yeah, random is acceptable. There's no problem with that. As long as there is a chance to get them. Okay, let's have a look at these elves. So this is the Avari Spearmen. Wow. They look really different. Okay, my first impressions. They look like Woodland Realm elves that took an exchange student program to Germanica. Okay? That's my impression. Look kind of bad, to be honest. Not a fan. Yeah, I'm not keen. Mormon elves. I don't think that looks as good as the DAC elves. Honestly, I feel like they just could have ported the DAC elves models over and there would be no problem. I think the Avari elves in DAC look so much better. Okay, so that's the spearmen. Ambushes. Avari ambushes. Avari ambushes. Heavy infantry. Can't see what their stats are. But only 18 defense. 12 of which is defense skill. So they're very vulnerable against archer fire. So this is instead of, yeah, like the same thing. So there's they don't have javelins either on the spearman unit. So two-handeds, and typically two-handed units perform pretty poorly. We've seen that over and over again. And then we've got the Avari Shadows.
This is the way.
They got the theme of tribal-like elves. Kind of find it in theme, but still not liking it. Yeah, well, that's what I said. I said, look like Woodland Realm elves that went on a exchange student program to, you know, the forests of, you know, Germany. The Germanic forests, north of Rome. That's kind of what I feel like when I look at them. I don't really like it. Do Avari ambushes have stealth? Adept at hiding in woods? So no? If I just put them out in the open, are they... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Put them just out in the open. Well, they don't look like very good ambushes to me. They don't hide. They don't even hide around these trees a little bit. Like these guys hide. Can hide anywhere. Why did the Avari ambushes not have can hide anywhere? I think this should say Avari wannabe ambushes. Hey, I just had a thought. They do look like elves that never saw the light of the law, but yeah, not digging it. They're called ambushes and the archers do have hide anywhere. Doesn't fit the movie styles, in my opinion. More like Narnia type fairy. Yeah. No, but not style of elves, is the point I think you're saying. Even though they're not in the movies. I just had a thought. The word ambush... it's never occurred to me. They ambush. As in they are a bush. People think they're a bush. Right? They think they're the bush, that's why they blend in. They ambush. They am a bush. They're ambushes because they ambush. They are a bush. They am bush. Get it? People think they're bushes, so therefore they ambush. Not funny? I'm not saying it's funny. Nowhere am I claiming this is funny. I'm saying I'm having a revelation about the word ambushes. I think that's my point. Is that why that is called ambushes? Because they are bush? They are bushes? People think they're bushes. When people walk past on the path and they look next to them and they go, that's a bush. And the person who is standing there, the person who other people think is a bush, they're thinking, yeah, I am a bush. They think I'm a bush. I'm an ambush. I am bushing. I'm ambushing. I'm an ambusher. See? I'm one with the bush and the bush is one with me. I don't think you're following me, but that's okay. I know what I'm saying. Righto. Let's see if they act like elves then. They don't look like elves. And by the way, he probably doesn't have any... I should probably look at his hit points. If he doesn't have a bunch of hit points, I'm going to be quite upset. Where are we going? You fellas, get the elves in front. Get some javies out on the flanks.
I have a gun.
Keep your wits sharp.
Ready elves. The elven archer units are really small. I mean, just look at the size of them. They look like they've been in a few battles already. That really is quite limited. They look like Santa elves, pointy ears and pointy hats. Waves hand, this is not the bush you're looking for. So you guys are getting on board now, that's right. I think they're going for the Scythian hat style. Embouche means in a wood. Yes, you're correct. Nice. Also, that is really long range. I'm in range? 240 range? I mean, I guess they are Avari shadows. I just didn't think we'd be in range here. They have legendary accuracy. Can you instead fire, perhaps, at the more deadly unit? Which is the Dragon Guard. You vastly appreciate it. Take out that Dragon Guard. Take him out. Legendary accuracy.
Weapons ready, elves.
At least they still sound like elves. There's the general. We are doing a good job. Switch to the crossbows. We're trying to do some ambushing then. Am grass. They're not ambushes anymore. They're am grass. Right. Can you fellas not throw javelins, please? Hold. Alright, so you fellas should not have any issue against this. Your full elven units, you have 13 and 18. 11 charge, though. 11 charge. See, charge on infantry is just wasted. It's just not that good. It's just not that good. Do you have a special ability? Has Light of Elbereth. Plus 5 own and allied troop morale. Plus...
Our men have captured the enemy general.
I was reading. Plus 50% own army combat effectiveness. Okay. Okay, can you fellas push through? Because you're the general, so you can probably take some losses and recoup. And you two change targets to the dragon lads. Yeah, it's Light of Elbereth. Name whatever this village is called to Ambushville. Okay, will do. Will do. Yeah. Oh, come forward, come forward. Ambushville. Wow, Light of Elbereth for an Avari, not roleplay? Yeah. How do they have a Light of Elbereth? I'm not... I feel like there's some serious lore inconsistencies. Can I complain to the AGO lead dev about it? Lore jail again, yeah. Honestly, the legendary accuracy is worth the smaller unit size. It's absolutely cooked. Ambush or am I? Am I bush? Ambush? Am you bush? Ambush? To bush or not to bush? That is the question. I'm just gonna point something out, right? Now, this is just an observation. It's an observation. And it's neither a good thing nor a bad thing, because other things have changed, right? Now, has there been some incredible steps forward in mechanics for DAC and other, Med 2 mods in the last little while? Particularly in the Lord of the Rings sphere? Yes, there has. Great. Fantastic. EOP is fantastic. Have there been some deviations from potential lore points? Yes. Yes, there have. Is that because Galu is no longer really in the scene? Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, you can never get the best of both worlds, right? But wouldn't it have been amazing if Galu was still in the scene when EOP was in its prime of EOP, right? We would have had the best of both worlds. And you can never have the best of both worlds, but that would have been the best of both worlds. So, let me just get this right. Galu's the absolute go. Oh yeah. Without Galu, we wouldn't have these mods. That's just, that's just the reality of it. So, let me get this right. Avari Spearman, right? Lost, now I'll take out the 5 friendly fire. Lost 30 and killed 46. That's not very good. Avari ambushes killed 4, or sorry, lost 4 and killed 8. That's not very good for elves. Extrapolate that. That's lose 100, kill 200. That's not good for elves. I mean, this is probably the only KD for the elves that is acceptable, 7 to 32. For that quality of unit and that quality of like the amount of upkeep you're paying for that. This is nowhere near acceptable, ever, for an elven unit of this quality, because this is really a tier 2 elf unit, the Avari units. And they're only fighting tier 1 units, really. Maybe tier 2 units, but they're tier 2 elven units. That is quite low. Maybe they got unlucky. Maybe they got shot a little by the crossbows as well. I don't know. Maybe they got a touch unlucky on that. But yeah, that seems... the KDs are not quite where they should be. Yeah, but there weren't many of them though, and they routed quite quickly. Just consider that as well. Yeah, they were allied Dragon Guard, which have armor piercing. Now the elves have really high defense skill, which armor piercing has no impact against. So in theory, those elven units should counter armor piercing units, because armor piercing units have lower base attack for trade-off for armor piercing, and so high defense skill units are really good against armor piercing units, because they just don't get value against them and they have a lower attack, right? And a spearman unit should not have any problem holding out and defending quite well. Like, for instance there, if that spearman... Why are we... low taxing? Like, for instance, that spearman unit, if it had lost, like, 3 and killed 6, I'd be happy with that. Or lost 3 and killed 10. I'd be happy with that, because it means that they fought for that period of time. They maybe didn't kill that many, but they also didn't lose many either, which is what the purpose of a spearman is. And those enemies routed quite quick, and they still took those losses. These our elves, standard elves who went to go to school, these didn't. They're not as good. We'll take the 2,400 gold though. Now we're renaming this to Ambushville for the ambushes that don't ambush. That can't hide. Alright, we have ourselves a little pipehole and some roads. Can we grab that one? Thank you. So, you're currently the governor here. I guess we'll leave you. Now, I'm hoping that there's no more rebel armies around here, you know? I'm assuming that was the rebel armies that came and attacked, right? Cool. Thank you. If I whack you back in there, and then if I take out that, 51%, that's enough to hold. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Thorns of the Vineyard. Hopefully there's no other rebels around. You're not wrong though, Dragon Guard only have an attack of 5, but enemy archers will prioritize shooting your general, so I think you're right that the crossbows shot your spears. However, the crossbows were directly in front. They weren't the ones on the flanks that the crossbows would have had a good shot on. I charged the spears in against their units, so their crossbows wouldn't have had an angle on my spearmen in the middle. Right? Think about how the battle actually played out. So, that's a good thought, but in practice, that isn't actually what happened. So, I lost those units against Dragon Guard. Yeah, but you don't get the money. You don't get the money after. You don't get post-battle money anymore. It's the loot mechanic. And I'm not going to explain the loot mechanic. Go and read on the website the loot mechanic. Okay, there's too much for me to explain in one go. So once again, I don't want this. I would rather get the Weapons Guild offer. That's the hope. Keep going out to there. What's he saying? Rowadangi warriors? Is that what he is? He's a Kugath. Why is he saying Roadengi?
We go no further this day.
Thorns of the vineyard. Thorns of the vineyard.
See, Thorns of the Vineyard, but it's Eastern. It's an Eastern sound. This is not Eastern. Like the faction leader is Luodengi. These men are of Luodengi descent, born in the Heartlands on the coast of Dorwinion. So this is the Heartlands of Dorwinion. It's a Northman accent. It's not an Eastman accent. I don't like it. The whole aesthetic of Dorwinion is different. I like the scripts. I really do like all the scripts, but man, the aesthetic is so different. It doesn't feel like Dorwinion at all. It really, really feels different.
At your service, my king.
Feels like a completely different faction. It doesn't feel like Dorwinion. Which once I get used to that, will be fine. It's just at the moment I'm not used to it. Let's give our new ugly Avari a chance. Well, here we go. Don't decide they're completely useless in the first battle. Yeah, I'm not. I'm splitting hairs. Completely, fully, totally, definitely integrated. There my heart is. But it is not my fate to sit in peace, even in the fair house of Elrond. Okay. Through our patience and wisdom, the Avari have come to see our people as friends. These elves, who once guarded their independence fiercely, have now found a home within our society. While the Avari are still distinct, their ways mysterious. Oh man, hiccups. Their ways mysterious and deeply tied to the ancient woods. They are at least no longer outsiders. They will not grace our halls. They will not grace our halls, honor our traditions, or break bread with us. But they are as much Dorwinian as the Kugathi, Liafudi, or Rodangi. We have reached an agreement with the Helovi, and they have agreed to fight alongside us and bleed for Dorwinion. They understand what is at stake. Peace, peace at last. See, it's funny that I was just talking about the aesthetic of Dorwinion. And the aesthetic of Dorwinion in DaC is the elves and the men work and live and fight side by side and break bread together. You know, they fight in the same unit as each other. They're integrated within society. See, I would say this is not fully integrated. This is not fully integrated. They're not integrated. How is this integrated? They will not grace our halls, honor our traditions, or break bread with us. They won't even eat? They won't even sit down and eat with us? No, they're not as much Dorwinion. No, I disagree. They're not fully integrated. I disagree with that statement. Naburka gets offered a weaponsmith guild, of all places. No. Why did I not get offered a trade guild there? Take settlement, Talathang. Yep, well at least that's where we're going. Can we reach that this turn? Nope. Any armies? Let's just, before we move out, can we just check to make sure there's no armies about over here?
We shall spot the enemy before they spot us.
We fight for our cities.
There we go.
Is up.
Moving quietly.
We fight for our cities.
So, just the lack of Men of the Thorn is a crime in itself. I started a campaign with Dorwinion and thought they murdered this faction. Well, someone mentioned earlier that now you are fully integrated, you can receive those free elven armies. Yeah, they're not really trying to assimilate, lol. No, it just means they're integrated, just how they like their cheese. The men like slices. You'll get a quarter stack of elves every 15 turns or so. Okay. So do we get any now? I see no elves. I see no quarter stack elves. Maybe next turn. Maybe next turn. Right, what do we have? So hang on, fully integrated. What do we get? Let's have a look. So we get Avari ambushes, Avari spearmen, Avari shadows, Avari Herview. Okay, so this is the... There's only 67 of them? Okay. Yeah, they have legendary accuracy, you know. Yeah, they have 230 range. Yeah, they got 32 missiles. Right. Yeah. There's only 67 of them. That's really bad. Like, I would kind of prefer to have a much worse unit with 150 archers than have an elite unit of elves with 67 of them. And I just think that's really too low. Like, that number is incredibly low. 18, yeah, like, but this is lower stats. This is lower stats than Morroquendi Sentinels. At least in defense. I don't know about attack. And there's only 67 of them. You can use sharpened stakes though. Okay. So that's a little bit of versatility. I mean, that's good. But there's no pike unit. There's not like Morroquendi protectors or whatever. So there's no pike unit. So I guess you need to have the stakes. Yeah. Elite units got reduced in size by a lot. Anuminas Foot Knights are like 88, mounted versions 51. This is the same size as High Elves Elite Archers. I looked at the Woodland Realm roster and their Elite Archers still had 89 or whatever it is. They still had their... It's funny because if you're saying that's the case, the Woodland Realm, who used to have the smallest unit size of Elven units, now probably has the largest unit size. Because I don't think I looked at Lothlorien or High Elves, but I looked at Woodland Realm. And their unit sizes still looked the same as what they are in DaC. Which is hilarious, because that would make them now the largest unit size Elven armies. From going from the smallest to the largest. The Avari really have been nerfed in this compared to DaC. Yeah, I'm not... And that's it. There's no... So there's no Avari Naharim. No pike unit. So no pike unit. No cav unit. And no javelin unit. And the unit sizes are giga small. Well, it's different. You can't say it's not different, I'll tell you that much. Can't say it's not different. Can we get another, another one of those? Actually, hold up. So we can now build whatever we want, do whatever we want, and the bar won't change. I guess that's the case, right? Is that now the case? So now that the bar, or now that we're at current relationships integrated, can we now do whatever we want in terms of negative, and it just won't affect this? Silver Noldor still have 102? Yeah, it stays at 100. Right. So, we can now recruit elves. So over here, we should get these guys to fill up that fort. Should not recruit this trash. Instead, recruit those to fill up the fort. And right, how are we going for money? It's starting to look pretty good on the money front. Why are we building nothing at build up? Because I haven't done this yet. The Burka. We definitely need a port here. Port is the first port of call. Othelbed. Let's get the winery. Definitely grab that one. You gotta get some wine going. Vilta. Let's get some land clearance. Retrain. Retrain anything over here? Yes, we can. Thank you. Right. Did we finish building barracks? No. Next turn. Right.
Yes. Yes, my king.
Okay, Rune. Rune seems to be holding to the alliance, but yeah, once we take here, this army will swing around here, and we'll be looking to start going to war with Rune. So when that happens, we probably need to have troops ready to go. What I'm going to start doing is just start recruiting elves. Right? Start recruiting elves. And then I'll be able to send them to Vinelord Bastion to get retrained. I think that'll be the plan. Send them over there to get retrained because that's the best kit we've got so far. But yeah, let's just start recruiting all the elves we can get our hands on. Over here as well, yep. Yeah, just recruit all the elves we can get, start building our armies, and go from there. Because we're going to have to take on these guys out in the field to clear them, and then swing. This is obviously the hardest border to deal with. And over here, this side is much easier. So where we want to try and drag the fight over here would be the idea. The Avari do kind of look like the Scoia'tael. Yeah, very Witcher-like. The forts would look much better with a purple flag flying above them. They do have a purple flag. Elrond's archers have like 60 men, and they have 3 times the armor of the Eldarin Way archers. Noldor melee units are still 102 as well. Yeah, so Noldor haven't changed. You guys are feeding me crap. If you're feeding me mistakes, so Noldor is still the same. Woodland Realm is still the same. It's just been Avari. Avari got massively nerfed. They got a huge nerf on their units. Yeah. Anyway, that is going to conclude episode 2 of AGO. Don't take my... I'm just voicing opinions, right? We're going to keep playing, obviously. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. But it's just a shock of a few things. They've changed some things I really didn't think they would change about Dorwinion. I guess they wanted to just make a completely new faction. So it's really just playing a different faction. It's not Dorwinion. I can't come up with another name for it. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Tell me your opinion about the Dorwinion in AGO. Maybe I'm out on a limb. Maybe I don't have the prevailing opinion. But I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you again to the members. Have a good one, and I'll see you around.